Hi. Hello, everyone. It is. I'm assuming it's Valentine's Day for you guys, but it just crossed over to not being Valentine's Day for me, so I'll be your Valentine's, I guess, or something for whoever, whoever is watching. Happy Valentine's, and also alternatively, Happy Singles Awareness Day Eve. Okay, let's start. I want to really get a pinaconi, so that I'm just basically rushing through all the missions in a moment. Okay. Oh right, I was doing a bunch of exploration stuff since I didn't complete it for Stariel. Yeah, for the lawful. You can see there's like a chests here and there, and also challenges. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I haven't done most of the challenges around the. Yeah, you can see I haven't even unlocked this area yet. Oops. Okay. Um. Hmm. Let's see. Mm, claim all. Um. I needed to actually. Yeah, I was doing that quest. Yeah, I guess I will continue it anyway. Let's just continue. Since the in Fate's Atlas, I realized there wasn't a highlighted thingy. Hold on. Let's wait for this to load. Uh, if if I go back all the way to the Herta space station, I haven't even completed this quest, but it's not highlighted yet. I guess. Yeah, it's not. It's because I guess I've already progressed in it, like just a bit. That's why it's not highlighted with a question exclamation mark. Pardon me. Song Sun about the Bella Bug. Oh, do we have to refurbish discarded products? Since this is a decision we made together, let's do our best to make it work. Let's set off to Bellabog. Let's go to the guard zone to chat with Serval. Would you like to be teleported nearby? Yes, I would. Um, do I go this way or do I go this way? Map. No, I don't go either way. It teleported me to a very weird spot. Yotto. I kind of miss when the guards were like enemies patrolling around this area. You can attack him. You can attack them now. Oh well. Oh boy. Bunch of robots. Hello, Serval. Jusu, it's been a while. Who's this lady next to you? Hello, my name is Jongshan. I'm Jusu's strategic partner in the purchase of mechanical life forms. Mechanical life forms? Strategic partner? Interesting choice of words. Before taking these scrap medals with you, I must ask you a question, and I'll take your answer as the advance payment. Why are you two interested in the technology of Bellbug? You would tell Serval the whys and wherefores of how you joined the Unshackled. Treat the machines in Bellabug as endangered creatures and release them to a faraway world in order to accumulate merits? Being isolated in Bellabug for so long, it's hard for me to accept such a novel idea. Do you mean the idea of releasing machines? Do you mean the idea of accumulating merits? Everyone defines machines and living things differently. About releasing the machines, if it's to protect certain animals from being harmed, then I can understand. However, the idea of pleasing the Eon through such actions is quite bold. Doesn't matter to Eons how humans behave. Humans behave. Is there someone up there who constantly reviews the morality of our actions? Will we get our points deducted when we hurt a living thing and gain points when we rescue one? I'm afraid it's a sign of arrogance for humans to think that their actions are that important. I agree. Perhaps Yaoshi really does care about what humans do. Isn't this place protected by the Ember Lord? Yeah, I agree. That's what I think too. Anyways, I don't expect the opinion of a mere mechanic like me to hold sway over the Unshackled. Since you regard these machines as living things, you need to at least administer treatment and bring them back to life. Zhongshan crouches down to examine the automatons. These things are slightly better than I thought. The technology used in these automatons is archaic. Oh, sorry, Miss Serval. I mean to say that it is vintage. As the presiding physician, I can't do all the work myself. Just I require assistance. See those override modules I brought? Try to remove the casing of the automatons and search for the right port to connect the modules. Override mod. Wow, words. Automaton grizzly. These automatons are defunct to the core. However, they might be salvageable if some of the key parts can be replaced. Let me see. How should I connect to the central processor? Forget it. I'll just connect them directly to the override modules. I have a feeling we'll get into a fight. Oh, the engine's still running. Oh, the engine's still running. This machine seems to be in pretty good condition. Oh, we are still repairing them after we do that. Okay. Does this matter? No, I don't think it does. It's just this. Yeah? No? Huh? Oh, I need to connect this. Ah. There I go. Wait. Hold on. I need to connect. Ugh. Fuck. Okay. There. I'm learning a lot by observing you two at work. Let's connect this up, and okay, that's it I guess. I didn't have to finagle over the top too. Phew, it's finally done. Repairing a machine is way more troublesome than smashing it with a baseball bat. Kinda, yeah. I agree. Okay, let's connect these up. And that up. And that.
Good.
All right. The lights on this automaton seem to be coming on. Is it hang on to dear life? Or is it the last flicker of the machine? Connect to the automatons. Let's put it aside first. Jusu, careful. You hear that sound? There seems to be something wrong. Mode activated. Kill. Look on.
Do not be afraid. Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break.
Great.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder.
Ouch.
The fight is set.
That and that.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
The times are changed.
There's no time to conflict. It's pitiless. Huge. I failed to send you.
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge.
Actually, nah. I'll just do this. Hello there, Ivanta.
Here, this thunder.
Invanta.
I'll see you off.
I really need to put my teeth in.
Nothing major. Receive divinity.
It's been a while. I have switched over from a 3D model to a 2D model. Whee!
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Well, this is indeed a world that has survived a catastrophe. Every automaton is ready for battle. Yeah. I've been fine, I guess. And nothing much is okay. Nothing much has changed. I guess other than the whole 3D to 2D thing, I've been working on my art and stuff. So yeah, it's nothing. There hasn't been nothing. There hasn't been anything exciting. Wow, I am tripping up over myself a lot today. Nope. I've just been slowly streaming once a week, basically. Slowly making my way through the story. they release they release more stories than I am capable of keeping up with. Why I'm still amazing. Ugh. Stop it with the compliments, you. Ah. But well. Yeah. I don't know how to respond to that. I am still as awkward as ever. Well, at least this can capture my facial expressions better when I smile, when I'm not smiling. the the 3 model did not have expressions at all. I was just if you did not know this, it was all just speaking stuff. Well, I mean, sure. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna make up for it, but feel free to stick around, I guess. Oh, right. Since you weren't here yesterday, wait, no, not yesterday. On Sunday when I was streaming. How many days has it been since Sunday? 2 days? Right. I basically announced that I would try to be streaming more often, but probably like shorter. I usually used to stream about like 4 to 8 hours every Sunday, but I think I want to stream a bit less. It's been 3 days. God, fuck. I don't have a sense of time. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I didn't stream on Monday. I streamed on Monday. I didn't stream on Sunday. I streamed on Monday because I overslept on Sunday. That was it. Now I remember. So it's been 3 days since Sunday, but it's actually been 2 days since I last streamed on Monday. Oh my god. I am a mess. I am a fucking mess. I mean, if you if you're someone who has to constantly keep to a schedule, you would have a sense of time. Most people have their work or their school, but I don't have either. So I'm just kind of a neat, not in education, employment, or training. I'm a little useless little child. Well, not child. I'm adult woman. So, right. Let me continue on with the story. Getting quite sidetracked here. Thank goodness, Jusun, you are okay. If I'm injured, the Unshackled will have to bankrupt themselves to compensate me. These automatons are nothing. I've destroyed many of them before. Well, yeah, I wouldn't. It's just a bit of self deprecation, but like, I don't contribute to society in any meaningful way. I'm just staying at home, doing some chores, I guess. Not a lot, but some. Is this depression? I have no idea. I knew I had depression back when I was younger, but I don't know if I am having it right now. Like I don't really find myself motivated to do anything, I guess. I mean, that's the main characteristic of the depression, that you're not really motivated to do anything anymore. I still do art sometimes though, I guess. Probably. Not very frequently though. Man. Anyway, bankrupt themselves. Please don't call me in when you ask for compensation. Since Jesus has shown those automatons who's the boss here of the office, I shall take on the duty of fixing, no, curing them. Beacon giving joy. Uh, that's nice of you to say. But well, yeah, I'll try to stream more often if I can. Wait, now that I think about it, where's all my alerts gone? Oh my god, OBS is fucked up. No one it kept on showing me that there was an error when I started streaming, and I'm like, it's probably fine. But no, it's not fine. My stuff is all missing. Okay, let me refresh that. See if it comes back. It comes back. All right, good. Let me see. If I refresh this, will it come back? It does not. Shit. Okay. Well, my other stuff does not come back. My my follower alert did not come back, but I think it's probably fine. I read out my follows anyway. I have my activity feed on my other screen, so it's fine, I think. Maybe. Ah, okay. How's the work on your side? My job here is almost done. Mr. Bell, thanks for your generous help. Jus and I will be heading back to Lofu. We can't afford to make the Grandmasters Emeritus wait too long. Sure, although there have been more merchant ships in Melbach recently, this city is still rather quiet and desolate. Please drop by whenever you have the chance. Yep, scuffed streams, man. Ugh, but I mean, more bigger professional streamers, they have their setup all their shit figured out, like 90% of the time. My stream is basically 100% scuffed. Every single one. I I I forget to do something, and at the end, whenever I end the stream, I'm like, shit. What do I usually say at the end of the stream? ah, it's basically become a trademark of mine. Though I don't know if like there's anyone who's actually paid attention to that. Serval. Goodbye. kind of true. Yeah, they do have people. Well, they do. They don't usually have people with them physically setting up all of their physical stuff. They're the ones who usually click the start button. But yeah, they do have managers, oftentimes. I guess uh, agents, not necessarily managers. Oh, who knows? Who cares? I well, there was that recent VTuber drama that with the whole Niji Sanji. I expected it. So yeah, mods as well, yeah. But like if you think about um what's it? Some of like genuinely like some of the biggest streamers, they do have like agents and stuff like that. But yeah, some for the not as popular streamers, they do have mods, but they don't help. I don't think really think the mods help them set up stuff. They just help them moderate chats, you know? Uh, that's mostly what moderators do most of the time. Unless there's like they have a team rather than moderators. I don't have one. I'm my own manager. I'm not that big. But yeah, I mean, if I do ever someday somehow get, I don't know, a somewhat steady stream of income, I mean, a manager would be, I could consider a manager, but that I would have to be in like the top 1% of streamers on Twitch to even consider that. It's a 1 in 100 chance if you're thinking about it like statistically, but like you would have to, first of all, you would have to be lucky and you have to be talented to be in that 1%. So it's not like, okay, I mean there was that stream with a rock, but if you actually have the personality of a rock, you would not get to that 1% no matter how hard you tried. Well, that's a very optimistic view of it, but like yeah, one day maybe, hopefully, after years of trying. Um, I mean, if you do put in enough time into like content creation, you will eventually build a following. But just for being there consistently, people will recognize your brand whenever you're around streaming. But that who can stay solvent that long, you know? I always have like I don't have a very positive view on things. I always consider everything. Ah, I guess that's also kind of part of why I have all these horns and stuff like that. Why I consider myself a demon. I I do have bright colors, mostly because I mean I wouldn't say I like bright colors. I usually surround myself with bright colors because I want to be psychology of colors. If you surround yourself with bright colors, you tend to be happier. That's why I surround myself with bright colors. I don't have a favorite color. I don't have a favorite combination of colors either, I guess. I just have. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of talking, a lot of info dumping, but yes. Um, these automatons won't pose a threat, will they? Will they be able to accept the idea of releasing automatons? Well, it depends on how we can convince them. Don't worry, I believe they'll be satisfied with our solution. Now, let's split up. I'm sure the Astral Express conductor will freak out if you load so many automatons on the train all at once. So, I've rented a transport ship from the IPC to bring the automatons back to Alofu. You can take the Astral Express back. No need to rush. I've sent out invitations to the benevolent ones. We've agreed to witness the completion of your newcomer trial on the thriving land of Scale Gorge Waterscape. Remember to be there on time. Well, sure. I appreciate you being here as well, Invanta. Thank you very much. Meet with Zongshan. Go. I would like to be teleported nearby. Thank you very much. Uh, but yeah. Okay. So many things to talk about. So many things to say. Uh, but also I have a game to play. Oh, there's more Mara struck there. Oh, there's a chest there. How did I miss this? Oh my god. I thought I checked everywhere in the starting area, but turns out, no, I guess not. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Minwanda. When I make it big, yeah, I hope I will. Hope I will. I don't, but I don't. I won't hold out hope for it. I, yeah. A sea, parting sea. So so pretty. Maybe if I manifest, manifest being popular. Dragon. Ah, just so you're here. I presented our plan to the benevolent ones, but they don't seem too pleased about it. It's time to convince them we're silver tongues. Let's chat with them one by one, just like what we did in the beginning. Why are they all in separate areas? Yeah. The unshackled member. Benna. This isn't what I expected from you. Mechanical creatures are everywhere, and the sky is full of those cyclones. Didn't you bring a D-Team with you the last time you were here? In what sense are they endangered species? Besides, you two are required to solve the food chain issue among us to pass the newcomer trial. How can these mechanical creatures solve that problem? That would be... I mean, if I mean, there is a downside to believing myself, and like, if I don't make it big, my heart will be broken. That's why. Set your expectations low, and if you surpass them, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I do somewhat subscribe to that philosophy. But yes. Well, you don't know everything about these creatures. These weak and helpless mechanical creatures come from a planet verging of destruction named Yaloliate. Miss Ben, I believe you must have heard of this planet before since you're close with the trade reps of the IBC. I heard that the planet has just resumed its trade rate lately. The place is no longer capable of manufacturing mechanical babies like these. Oh, it breaks my heart to hear this. So, this is the last batch of mechanical life forms left behind by a declining civilization? Exactly. They are an out and out endangered species. Sure. If you believe, that's enough for me. It's it's nice enough knowing that you believe in me. Okay. Um as new machines couldn't be made, we went all out to fix, I mean, treat their lethal wounds. These little guys even fought valiantly to protect their human masters. Hello there, Prophet. I am gaming. Indeed, it is gaming time. Miss Vanna, you'll gain a lot of merits by releasing them and freeing them from the crisis and their imminent demise. I've got it. Indeed, these helpless babies are really worth releasing. Oh, you have something on? Oh, you're streaming as well? Whoop. Well, hope you enjoy your stream as well. I am. Yeah, possibly. I think I'm gonna only stream like 2 hours ish today. Mm. Well, I'm not saying I'm not saying no one believes in me, but like uh I'm fine with just having a few people here, honestly. I I just stream mostly to I don't really know. I just stream for fun. If I can make a living out of it, then sure, that would be nice. But I don't really know where I'm going with this. Okay, uh, let me continue on the game then. I am so helplessly awkward. Yotto. Heathman. Hello there, Heathman. Heathman, you don't seem too happy about this. I can understand the theoreticals, but are you sure this kind of thing is a plant? Capable of photosynthesis, easy to cultivate, has no excretion. Plants are the perfect living creature to be released. You said that, didn't you? Watch this. My God, you keep on saying I'm amazing, but I don't really think I don't find myself particularly amazing. Even if I were, why am I more amazing than anyone else? I feel like I'm a very ordinary person. I'm not I'm not a horrible person, but I'm not a great person, you know? Yep, I am definitely awkward. Junction opens the cover at the back of the automaton, revealing the override module you installed. This is a certain device that controls this machine, isn't it? I don't understand how it is related to my definition of plants. Well, it's an override module powered by a folded solar panel. This mechanical life form before you relies on solar energy, which is photosynthesis, to move around, just like the plants you love. It's easy to cultivate. It has no excretion. Thanks for the reminder, Juzu. This little one will never produce any unpleasant waste. It is purely natural and harmless. Heathman wipes away the sweat on his forehead, looking distressed. So, it's a plant? This is unacceptable. It can't be a plant. Absolutely not. It has to at least look like one. What does a plant look like? Must it have a huge trunk? Must it come with beautiful flowers? Or must it have a tuber buried in the ground? Could you draw me a picture of a plant so that I can fix the appearance of this life form behind you? I, um, think you've got a point. So, how did we do in this new camera trial? It's a pass. I'm fine with this. Last but not least, Tanya. Well, yeah. So, is that your reason for believing in me and not them then? Ah, well, to be, like I said, you have to be that one. You have to be the top 1%, basically. Top most entertaining 1%. So, yeah, it kind of, I wouldn't say it's a competition, but since people can like more than one streamer, but there is still ultimately a limited amount of time in the day, you know? Ah, mechanical creatures. That's a whole new way to look at this matter. Still, I must say the technology used to manufacture them is too outdated. I think I said before that the Unshackled should endeavor to free powerful beasts from human captivity. We must stop hunting for falcons and holding dogfights. Let them unleash their vitality in nature. They're separate? I guess. Sure. Well, okay. But what makes me amazing? I, like I said, I think I'm a very ordinary person. These primitive mechanical creatures are poor, weak, and sickly. Every joint of theirs trembles, and the bolts on their casings threaten to pop out as they move. Alas, I guess we have to show you some proof for you to believe us. Automatons attack Yusuno. Why don't you let the automatons attack her instead? Are you in your right mind? Miss Tanya is a benevolent one of the unshackled. How can we make her suffer when she has accumulated so many merits? Do I deserve to be beaten up? You really know how to pick a fight, don't you? Dang it. Well, I'm the one who has to be beaten up.
Do not be afraid.
Okay, let's do this, I guess.
Show no mercy.
Show no mercy.
Heaven
That-
surge. Rise!
Yotto.
Follow my charge. Conflict is
It's
pitiless.
meaningless. Maybe just go fight it, can't you will come with me. My voice. Well, okay, my voice. I guess I kind of understand people. People have come into the stream saying they like my voice, like my singing.
Conflict requires undivided focus.
Personality. I don't know. My personality is just a bog standard ass personality.
Here.
Well, in fact, I very frequently get into fights with people. It's just that on the stream I don't I don't fight. I don't fight with people on stream. I mean, why would I fight with my viewers, you know? They're here. I
Sense a
appreciate
storm.
them. Okay.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
Heaven surge. Break!
That
Conflict is pitiless.
that
The strength.
I'll just do this.
I will dispatch you.
No, I'll do this. Do
Here
this.
is thunder. There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Should be dead. Alright. What a great duel this is. Of course, these wonderful mechanical creatures from Yaloliate are enslaved and sent to the battlefield by their ruthless human masters. They sacrifice themselves and bear all the damage in the humans' stead. I'm a very stubborn, headstrong person, but I mean, I usually, I mean, I argue with people mostly because I don't know. Sometimes I just say things, mildly insult something, and then people get all up in arms about it. Oh well. But I mean, there was this one argument. Well, I wouldn't say I don't know if I would phrase it as an argument. I said I just like it was a public Discord, and I was like, Trump. man. I said something. I said something to the effect of like Trump sucks or something, and then the person, and then someone was like, how many? What's the percentage do you think of people that support Trump are racists? I'm like, I don't know, 80% maybe. And then they picked a fight with me, and I'm like, what the fuck are you bringing race into this for? I just said like Trump sucks. Oh my god, thank you so much, Ujang, for the raid. Oh my god, you caught me at such a bad fucking time. Oh, thank you so much. I will attempt to have a happy stream. Oh, I really should pass it on to another like small streamer, but I don't know who to pass it on to. Maybe I should pass it on to Prophet. We'll see if he's also streaming after I'm done. uh, so yeah, well, yeah, but yes, thank you so much for the raid again. Let me see. Mm, yeah. So basically, I was just to catch you guys up on what I've been doing. I've just basically been talking with Invanta in chat. Uh, I mean, I feel I'm just grateful for you guys being here, people watching me. I'm not necessarily looking to make this a job or anything, but if I can, that would be great. Um, but it's something that if it happens, it happens, you know. But Invanta believes in me, uh, and thinks I'm amazing. So I'm just kind of, I mean, that's nice to hear. But I personally, I just think I'm a very normal person. So yeah. Anyway, let me continue on with the story. Sacrifice themselves and bear all the damage in the humans' stead. Miss Tanya, you'll gain a lot of merits by releasing them and freeing them from their heartless human masters. I understand. I have no more questions. Woo. Convince all of them. They bought it. They really bought it. Oh no, I'm about to die laughing. Oh, what are you laughing at? Isn't this hilarious? They have worked out their differences and agreed to release the same living thing. Isn't this kind of happy ending worth our laughter? She's the mask. She's a masked fool. Okay, that's enough laughter for today. Let's go to the waterfront. The three Grandmasters Meredith and I have just decided to hold a small release ritual there. Streaming is easy? Well, I don't know. I don't really know about that. I because I'm an introvert. I'm quite introverted, and also yeah, I'm awkward. I'm somewhat shy, I guess. Well, I wouldn't say shy. I don't know. I tend to go to people's streams and be a piece of shit in their chats, but I rarely, if ever, ask people for anything, you know? I just vibe and be annoying sometimes. But yeah, um, I do. Yeah, I'm aware it is kind of part of my brand. The whole awkward. Well, is it really? Back back when I was younger, I just kind of prided myself on being like a little princess, being a little narcissistic princess. Oh my god! But like no, I as honestly as a real person that's all. That's all just like kind of like a act, like a kind of like humorous act. I play the fool basically. Now that the three benevolent ones' food chain problem is solved, their merits won't be undermined by others in the future. This is indeed something worth celebrating. If Yashi knows about this, I'm sure they will share. Oh joy. Let's go and get some merits. Completely successful release for immeasurable merit. Yes. All right. Catching. These lovely little creatures will carry your merits and depart to a bigger new world. Let's give them our blessings. Well, amazing and awkward. Well, I can definitely say awkward. I don't know about amazing, but if you think I'm amazing, then sure, I'm fine with that. uh, Always be confident, my little darlings. The gracious Sanctus Medicus will surely illuminate your path ahead. Show your ferocious side like the beast, my warriors. Your valor is the manifestation of the divine power of Yasha. Go ahead and thrive, my little blossoms of steel. Hey, what are you guys doing? Can you please stop dumping electronic waste into the water? Do you know how many innocent microbes are living in it? Read the room, mineral water guy. They seem to be deeply moved by their own actions. I better not disturb them. I have a feeling something's amiss about all this. Feeling dubious, return to his exalting sanctum to something, something, something. I did not get a chance to read all of that. Well done, my friend. I got an official notification from the commission while I was on the job. Those three saints from the Unshackled are in big trouble. What happened? Mm-hmm. Go to Exalting Sanctum and you'll figure it out. Shaunanan in the Exalting Sanctum. Should I teleport? Is it? Yeah, teleport. Close enough. Look, no matter what you say, I'm not gonna think of myself as amazing. You're here, Juzu. You should be ashamed. Thanks to your great idea, Tonya and the rest are in trouble. What are you talking about? We just offered them help at their request. That's all. You call that help? Now the three are bickering in Exalting Sanctum. Check out the situation yourselves. Things are getting interesting. Are the three benevolent ones in the Exalting Sanctum now? Let's find out what kind of trouble they're having. How come you look so happy? This is really concerning. Rubbing your hands in anticipation. I'm gonna be a piece of shit. I love being a piece of shit. Thank you so much for coming by, Hyojung, and for the raid as well. And yes, I still do not have comments set up. There I should add that I'm also kind of lazy. uh, so, which is why I only stream like once a week. Aside from the whole being an introvert thing. uh, but yes, thank you very much for coming by. I hope I'll get affiliate soon as well. Maybe I'll be able to get a bit of money since I am kind of just wasting away at home. I My school is kind of starting soon though. I mean, like I wouldn't say my school applications are opening soon, and I do want to get back to school, which does mean I'll have less time for streaming, but well, we'll see. You know, things whatever happens happens. Rubbing your hands in anticipation. Why do you look so excited? So excited. Big trouble is looming ahead. Be serious. Excuse you?
Do you know how to fix a star skip?
Hmm? Hmm? Where's the other person? I only see one, two, three. Three. Oh, that's the one over there. Heathman. Hello there, Heathman. It was a shieling cypress that had survived for more than 2,000 years. It was even older than me. Just like that, the tree was chopped off with a chainsaw by that thing. Do you know how much you have to pay for this? The life of a plant is priceless. Be serious. Plants can't speak. Be serious. Sure, sure, please. Calm down, sir. I'll be serious. Turns out he can be serious. Turns out he can be serious. Sir, I'm innocent. It's all Tonya's and Benna's fault. If they had been more clear headed, they wouldn't have believed it was a plant. They could have stopped me and avoided all the damage that ensued. Don't pass the blame to someone else. You must either revive this ancient tree or grow through 2,000 trees as compensation. Your choice. You're leaving with no choice at all. Indeed, you have no choice. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. Heathman is at the end of his rope and seems desperate. He might sell us out soon.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
Tonya? What happened to you? Holy moly, Tonya, how did you get so badly injured? I'm waiting for the rescue star skiff from the Alchemy Commission. I have fractures all over my body. It was the day of the huge automaton, the one called Grizzly. After I released it, it followed me to my home and gave me a tight embrace. Grizzly never forgets every favor it receives. It did that to return your kindness. Do people actually xianzhou profanity repay favors like this? Why don't you lie down and stay calm? We're to blame for this. This isn't our fault. Not our fault. Pay for my loss. If you two scoundrels hadn't brought me this cursed heap of metal, I wouldn't have. Hey, please get your facts right, Miss Tanya. Don't forget that three of you were very satisfied with the solution we offered. Ben and Heathman, those two idiots. If they hadn't been so gullible, I wouldn't have accepted this outrageous solution. Especially Heathman. Plants. He looks like one himself. One day, I'll beat him up into a vegetable smoothie. Take it easy. When you've recovered, we'll come and release beasts with you together. Get lost. When I get well, the first thing I'm gonna do is settle a score with those two idiots. Then I'll deal with you two. Don't think that you're going to get away with this. Why do I talk to her again? The badly injured Tanya is sobbing. I'd better leave her alone. Sure. Why do I talk to him again?
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
Don't get close to Heathman. He seems desperate. He might sell us out soon. Hiyoto. Better. I'm fine. What's up, Beta? Did you increase your merits after releasing the mechanical creatures? Don't even mention it. I've cried so much that I can't even breathe. I know that feeling. Sounds awful. What happened? Why did the mechanical darlings release blow themselves up? What? You weren't injured, were you? I'm fine, but the mechanical darlings started blowing up everyone's skill gorge waterscape once water seeped into the machinery. The Vidyadhara dragged me to the realm-keeping commission chancery and accused me of setting off fireworks illegally in the holy place of the Vidyadhara. I had no idea that disrespecting the holy place was such a grave offense. The fine was exorbitant. I've used up all my retirement funds. Did your friends help you? I'm sorry, it was our suggestion. Or since we are all members of the Unshackled, surely they did something when you were in trouble, right? Oh, please. Tonya and Heathman are just hypocrites. They refused to pay when I asked them to share the fine. When we first met each other, we promised to do good together. Now, they've finally shown their true colors. I wonder how those two idiots were convinced. Can a mechanical creature be counted as a plant? What is going through Heathman's head? Tonya is the worst. If she hadn't insisted on releasing beasts, you wouldn't have brought those explosive mechanical things here. Take it easy. Aren't all of you the practitioners of the way of abundance? Peace and harmony are priceless. Peace? Forget about it. I'll make them pay for the loss I've suffered, and the two of you. Just you wait. Alas, no good goes unpunished. Poor things. Is this appropriate? How interesting. Indeed, now that the Unshackled is in a mess, you've completed your mission. You can receive your reward at the Realm Keeping Commission. How did you know about that? Don't ask so many questions. As your tutor, I must prepare some surprises for you, right? Look at how worried you are. Jisoo, I'll take care of this. You don't have to worry about how all this plays out. I can promise you a happy ending for everyone. Can you? Okay, we've seen enough of the action. Please leave the rest to me. Go ahead and collect your reward at the Realm Keeping Commission. What does she say? My savings are all gone. What should I do now? Now, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Blah blah. Wanta. And Realm Keeping Commission Chancery. Alright. Hello there, Tingyan. Hi, Jisoo. Can I help you with anything? I'd like to talk about the Unshackled. That's what I want to discuss with you too, Jisoo. Thank you for your help. Thanks to your brilliant plan, the three leaders of the Unshackled have suffered the consequences of their actions. Seems like you got the memo. Did I go too far? I get it. You feel that way because you're a virtuous character. For those who have been in trouble by the actions of the Unshackled all this time, this punishment is nothing. Here's your reward. You deserve it. Please feel free to drop by if you encounter any issues. You're always welcome at the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery. Ends above the means. Well, there it is. There that quest goes.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission.
Let's see. They're all gone. I wonder if there's a way to check up on the continuation of that quest. But oh well. Let's see. Foxian Tail Haunted. Have I done everything here? There's all ticks here. I haven't done the ticks there. Ah! Damn my procrastination. From xianzhou with love. Fired. Teacher and a friend. Navigate. Go. Confirm.
All remains as it did yesterday.
You know, I'm curious. Are people actually like interested in watching me catching up on the story? I'm here for the Foxy and Beauty chat. Let me finish before you say anything, otherwise you might misunderstand. A while ago, romantic poems gained popularity in the space station. Many staff members were affected by the romantic mood, and so many of them have started using the opportunity to get to know their other half. I'm not an old-fashioned stubborn person. Our staff members work here, live here, so of course I would support their romantic pursuits and lifestyle. There's a researcher here named Wen Furi. Everyone thought he only has academic research in his mind and does not care about relationships. Recently, however, he suddenly requested to be dispatched to conduct research off station, specifically to investigate the cultural phenomenon in xianzhou. What's the problem with that? He's a physics researcher. What is he trying to do with a cultural study? This is too big a jump. His uncharacteristic behavior worries me. So I probed into it a little. Recently, he has been obsessed with the Fox and Beauty Chat, a private romance counseling service on the xianzhou Luofu. That's right. His real reason to request for a transfer is not because of an academic shift, but a desire to meet with the xianzhou Fox and Beauty he was in contact with. Aren't you supportive of your staff members' romantic pursuits? Does Herda Space Station have any off-station researchers? This Fox and Beauty chat is definitely questionable at best. Almost never. Xianzhou's route is not fixed, so travel and communication would not be the easiest to manage. We would want nothing more than a researcher who proactively requests for off-station research. However, this Fox and Beauty chat thing is really suspicious. I'm a little worried he went there just like that. I've had a few conversations with him. Every every time I mention the fox in beauty, his grin grows uncontrollably. But when I try to inquire further, he always dodged the questions and evaded the topic. I think it must be because of my position as the acting lead researcher that he felt reticent to talk about his love life. I heard that these chat services operate on an invite only membership basis. Maybe you can have a chat with him, and even better if you could get an invite. I want to ask you to investigate this Fox and Beauty chat. Find out what is behind this service. What if they're legitimate? I will investigate. You're asking me to actively be the target of a scam. Scammers just want money at the end of the day, don't they? Buy allowance to be able to cover for both you and one furry. I will reimburse all your losses. For me, the most important thing is to protect the staff members' working lives. This is something money can't buy. So I shall await your good news. Talk to one furry. Ah, she's gone. Because of the other quest. 1 shilling, one furry. Miss Taiting. My Miss Taiting. Fox and Beauty. Keep it down. This is a public space. Can you share your story with a fellow sister? Hey, of course, of course. Who are you? It's me. Do you forget about me already? I'm Jusu. We haven't met. Wait, you're one of the Astral Express people. Oh right, I hear the Express went to xianzhou. What a coincidence. Speaking of xianzhou, I fell in love with pretty fox and beauty in xianzhou. In the past, I buried myself in research and never once had I thought about love. But now, after I started socializing on the Fox and Beauty chat service, I've changed. No, reborn. I didn't think there would be such a fantastic person in the universe. I almost regret not meeting her earlier in life. I want to say you're weird. I really do. I really, really want to say you're weird, but I know how you feel. That's great. The moment I saw you, I knew you'd be someone who understands me. I know what you're trying to achieve. The others thought I was being duped. You must feel the same. The internet is not real, it's not something you can handle, yada yada. But in reality, I've already commissioned the IPC to deliver gifts to her a few times. They kept returning my gifts on the ground of an unclear delivery address. I haven't been to Xianzhou, so I don't know where I got it wrong. I know, Miss Daiting's life beyond the secular universe must not be disturbed, but a hardcore fan like myself would love to have a chance to express my feelings to her. Darn it, if only my off-station research transfer application had been approved, I would be able to deliver the gift on my own. I envy you. You just had to hop aboard the express and go anywhere you want. Wait, isn't the express station I love for right now? Can I show you? No, I'm not a delivery person. Sure. The kind of one furry's lips curls upwards. It's a genuine smile that one will only show to a compatriot. Anyway, no one will refuse an opportunity like this. Don't worry, I'll pay you double. No, triple the amount the delivery service company charges. Also, I'll throw in the beauty's membership invitation link. You want to behold the beauty's charm for yourself. Deal. Deal. Who cares about a ridiculous link? Starscape Haven. Miss Dicing. Miss Dicing. My Miss Dicing. She's like, don't you dare go around mimicking my speech. If you're pulling the same crazy stunt that I do, other people might think we're weird. I know. I don't need you to remind me of that. The space station observes a flexible working hour scheme. It is now my private time, so please don't accuse me of anything. Alright, fine. Teleport, let's go. I'm already at the Starscape. I'm already at the Starscape Haven. I should be able to receive one furry's message soon. Just I'll leave it to you. Don't forget to deliver the gift I place under your care. I hear that the gifts to the Fox and Beauty must have a special identifier code. However, the code is constantly changing, so you'll need to meet someone offline and verify your identity as a fan. Wait, let me copy paste for you for logistics identifier codes. codes, please approach an in-person operative with passphrase. Acquaintance from the mortal coil. Luxurious gifts from beyond. Any dissemination of the logistics identify codes between members is strictly prohibited. The Fox and Beauty chat membership status will be revoked for the involved parties. The Fox and Beauty chat reserve the right to the final interpretation of this service. I told you so. This passphrase seems familiar. Just try it. Once you've spoken it out loud, you've already surpassed your past self. When the priest died singing in the office area, everyone would stay away from me. You see, they're the ones being embarrassed, not me. No, I can't do it. You're more experienced in embarrassing yourself. You're hopeless. And now I'm you and you're me. Go on, I'll allow you to call yourself a genius researcher one full rate wine xianzhou. The in-person operation of the proximity chat service starts, and the passphrase acquaintance and mortal coils, luxurious gifts from beyond.
Come on in.
Who exactly is this in-person operative? What a hot mess. Who is the operative? Wait, so Foxian lady? Is it her? So civil. Who is it?
Storytelling is.
Good day, can I help you? Acquaintance from the mortal coil, luxurious gifts from beyond. Is this not gonna pick up line trying to sell me something? Young girl, heed my advice. Whether you're here to find love or find a head buddy out of curiosity, you shouldn't be too invested. Foxes and outworlds. Or rather, between long life and short life species, rarely can either romance or friendship work out well for either party. Lady, you shouldn't project yourself onto others. Relationships can exist across species. You're right, friendships and romance can exist to some degree between long life and short life species. However, in a few decades after the fleeting passing of the short life individual, the long life individual would be introduced to someone new and forget the past. You're right, relationships can exist between species, but I cannot defeat the cruelty of time. No one can. You only have a few decades worth of life as a short life individual, don't you? Your life is entirely different from us long life individuals, with lifespans regularly approaching a millennium. Would you say I want to be with you forever to a child who only lives for 5 years? No. It would be dangerous to say yes. So I advise you not to invest much of yourself in the Foxy and Beauty chat service. If possible, don't create any sort of relationship entanglement with the xianzhou native. She sighs and no longer responds. So it's not her. Oh well. It's him. It's the dude. Gotta be the dude, right? Passerby hunk. Right? That's a pass. Good day, is nothing I can help you with it. Acquaintance from Marloquel, luxurious gifts from beyond. Excuse me? Acquaintance from the Marloquel, luxurious gifts from beyond. I will not repeat myself. Alright then, I actually did hear you perfectly fine, but I just don't understand it. I apologize, I don't think I can help you. Maybe we can try someone else. So, yeah, it's those two. Not them two. It's just the normal dude. Acquaintance from the mortal coil, luxurious gifts from beyond. Speak louder. Acquaintance from the mortal coil, luxurious gifts from beyond. Get out of my way. If I continue to grow, my reputation in Senso would swan dive beyond saving. How is it they managed to find the in-person operative? Have you already sent a package? Can't find them at all. The in-person operative is not at the Star Watcher Avenue. Where are they hiding? You should have told me earlier. Ask where the operative is. Please send me a new address. I'll forward you so you can get there in time. Give me your account. If I have a user account, I would have asked earlier with all this roundabout way of getting information. Give me your account. I can't. I'll invite you after the task is done, but not now. Hurry and go now. Bruh. Again, ask what the Fox and Beauty chat again. So he's not a dude either. Wasn't a dude. Was that's tincture of the diminution combination. Could she also be interested in the Fox and Beauty chat? I didn't think I'd be able to meet you here. Wait, are you here to ask about that? Please say the best phrase. You first. You're no fun. You're too late. All the operatives have already gone home. My acquaintances here are also here for the beauty chat. You can just tell they're hardcore fans of the Foxian beauty. Singche, you're painting me like an addict. Miss Daiting is a good girl who liberated my soul. This is like a charity for her. Who's your friend? Not a wrong keeping commission spy, is she? Hi, I run the xianzhou's anti-fraud commission. I'm also a fan of Miss Daiting. I'm just a logistics specialist who is passing by. Ah, can you not pretend to be a xianzhou person as an Alrodo? The lawful has already transitioned to Cycranes from here on Express for all logistics needs. You look nothing like a bird. I don't know what you're trying to achieve by coming here, but let me tell you something. Miss Daiting has never scammed us. We are the ones sending her money willingly. Don't use your profane worldview to judge our acts of love. Don't you worry about me. I won't ruin anything for you. I'm being completely villainized. The law would inform what needs to be done. What should I pick? I definitely will. Definitely not the first one. Well, actually, maybe I will ruin it for them, but maybe I should lie to them. I like lying. Lying is fun. Um, I'm being completely villainized. The law would inform what needs to be done. Hmm. um. Okay, I'm being completely villainized here. Ugh, me. Just, I mean, it feels pretty accurate to my real world situation. I used to run a club, and people hated me for being the leader of the club because I had to enforce rules that, I mean, they weren't necessarily rules that I put in place. They were rules that because it was a school club, so we had to follow the school rules, and they were mad at me for it because I put it very clearly into writing that so apparently people just don't like the rules put into writing, I guess. They thought that they could get away with things, but the moment they see it down on paper, they're just mad. Only you would know if you're a good person or villain. It's not for me to comment. You can go back to the game. I have something to discuss with my realm keeping commission spy friend. My game mates are naturally suspicious of strangers. Don't take it to heart. Are you here because of your altruistic nature and have nothing better to do than to investigate the Foxian beauty chat? Aren't you doing the same? Do I look like someone who's got nothing better to do? I'm really just here to deliver the gift. Your good citizen act stands out too much. No, you're a shining, glaring beacon of lawful light. If I were as free as you are, I'd rather go have another round of games or two. I will be frank. Due to some feats on the gaming table, I was forced to investigate the Fox and Booty chat service. But I really can't find the motivation to start the investigation. If I could have refused it, I would have. Luckily, you appeared. You want to investigate the Fox and Beauty chat, and you don't have any clues. I have the clues, you have the heart, so I'll give you the clues, and you'll give me the membership invitation link. Do we have a deal? Deal. Smart move. I will give you the identifier code, then we will go ahead and follow the cycling. We'll follow the consignee, I supplicate myself to the lady a little bit, and I should be able to get the membership invitation link. Sweet of fantasy. Can you chase after a cycrane? I can't. However, I have ways to make it fly slower. Since we share a name, let's go look for a cycrane. find a courier cycrane and send the gift. Whew. Alright, by the way, if you guys don't really find me catching up on the story that interesting, I can do all of this off stream and then start doing the Pinoconi quests on stream. Just let me know. Like, I don't know, somewhere in the chat on Discord. I read everything, even if I don't reply to it. I tend to forget to reply to stuff. So yeah. Cycranes like this exist everywhere in the xianzhou. Because of their cute and small appearance, more homebound people consider these constructs as their most visited friends. Here on Express at your service, are you looking to deliver a parcel now or book a parcel delivery? Deliver. Please enter your delivery information. I'll do this step. Logistics identifier code detected. Here on Express keeps the receiver's address in strict confidence. We will now weigh the item. Please place the item to be delivered below the cycrane. It's a very fancy box. One for Ray's gift. Do they create like new art for these things every single time? Like, I'm like pretty impressed. I would be envious of being able to draw a box like that, honestly. Like, yeah, I know I created this VTuber model, yeah, but I don't think it's barely anything. There's like simple shading on it. There's like some nice highlights on the eyes, on my hair. But yeah. I'm good at anatomy, but my whole rendering style is kind of trash, I feel. And I colors, I'm very bad at colors. All the colors that here are just kind of from like a color palette thing. I had to refine it really. I had to refine it basically. But otherwise I'm really bad at picking colors. But yeah, gaily wrapped gift. From the appearance, it can be seen that a lot of thought was spent on packaging this gift. Giving disposable colors a gift. You're implying that the recipient doesn't like to wash dishes. Wait, let me put in a note. Flammable, explosive, fragile, contains liquid. I'll check all the safety related options. That way the cyclone will travel at a slower speed. Let's go. It's starting to move. Start out full of cyclone. Oh. There's another quest. Shit. Depressed cyclone. Oh. Man, I haven't really walked around this part of the Starskip before, have I? I guess. This cyclone is entering the lane as we speak. The only way to keep up with it is with a Starskiff. The chase is on then. As an official of the Realm Keeping Commission, I order you to follow that cyclone up ahead at all costs. If only I had the chance to issue an order like that. Go to Cloudford and catch up with Cincture. Go. Confirm. Alright, there's Cincture. Nothing behind me, right? Looks like the cyclone has made its way to the inspection warehouse with a gift in tow. Its destination appears to be Cloudford. Let's get moving and keep up with it. Start out and follow the courier cyclone. The item has been received at the Cloudford Sorting Center and is ready to be sent on to its recipient. Start up and follow the courier cyclone. Monsters? Monsters. Okay, let's.
The times are changed.
That I guess.
Follow my
That.
here. There's thunder.
That.
The fight is set.
Sacrifice a bit of health just to break their weakness, I guess. We
Battles are chess games.
People come with a blade. Their spawn and crowd and storm it. Worlds out. And she's so
Show no mercy.
and she's so terrible.
Heaven, sir. Break.
Wake up here, the dreaming sound.
Battles are chess games. No two
We
are
made a
alike.
choice, go fight against you. Push me along, Mr. Cycrane. Gonna get in front of you. Where is it going? Oh, shifty man. Hang on, why is a man signing for this? Hey you, halt right there. Who might you be? Who do you guys think you are, ordering me around like this? I am a robber with a fearsome temperament to match. I'm Jisoo. Are we acquainted? If not, I suggest we bid each other farewell. The gift we sent is from Miss Daiting, who lives alone away from the world. How exactly did it fall into your hands? Because I'm her manager, and you might be interested to know that Daiting has repeatedly expressed her wish that her fans not engage in extreme behaviors such as, for example, stalking. Are you guys even listening? I'm going to cancel your memberships. I don't even have a membership. I don't have a membership either. We both got here by following someone else's delivery. Now you give me an honest answer. You're not going to steal Miss Daiting's gift for yourself, right? Rest assured the gift will be delivered to Miss Daiting. As for how it gets to her, you needn't worry about that. We won't believe that you're actually Miss Daiting's manager unless you take us to her. That's right. Are you guys out of your minds? How could I allow anyone to disturb Miss Daiting? Is that so? How about I take you to the Realm Keeping Commission and let them decide whether you're really Miss Daiting's manager? No, that won't be necessary. How about this? I will give you something even better than normal membership, premium membership, which will allow you to contact Miss Daiting privately. How's that sign? But what I really want is to see her in person. Very well then, it's a deal. Maybe the Realm Keeping Commission will help us sort things out. Learn to recognize a blessing when you see it. Those with just a normal membership could never dream of such a privilege. What a rotten day this has been. Here, this will also prove that I'm really her manager. Obtains your contact information and you successfully obtain the premium membership. It turns out it's not even a lady, it's him. He's the one who's pretending to be an e-girl all along. Fortunately for you guys, I'm a real girl. Just probably not a very pretty one, but like I am very much a girl. Okay, let's keep this between us. Alright, if any word of this gets out, I have to cancel your membership privileges. We'll leave you be then. New message. Manjutsu, greeting is shown above. Your friend request has been approved. You may now start chatting. Welcome, lonesome traveler. I've heard what happened. Meeting this sea of strangers can be the type of fate I encounter from the day on. I am your friend in which you can confide your secrets. I will not break confidence or reveal anything you share with another person. I hope you will do the same. I don't believe you are who you say you are. I won't expose you. Really, you're not some kind of high-quality imitation of the real one. Am I that unworthy of trust? That is a little disappointing, but believe what you will. This picture is for you as my wedding gift to you. I hope our communication will soon be more in-depth. Is she really a Foxian beauty? She's just... She seems really mid. Discuss with Xingqiu what to do next. Actually, I was just trying to help my friend get a membership. Never thought we'd be so lucky to get a premium membership. Good work, Jisoo. As expected as someone who gets special
recognition even for the Divination Commission. Your battle-hardened aura couldn't be more fitting for this charade.
Battle hardened might be a bit of an exaggeration, or calling it a charade. Charade. Yeah, it's not charade. Charade doesn't sound like a good thing.
You know what I mean. Judging by the expression in your face, I'd reckon you weren't planning on letting him go so soon.
I thought maybe we could extract more information from him. As soon as we mentioned the Realm Keeping Commission, that guy's face changed completely.
Yes, there's something fishy about this so-called chat business. I'm not interested in this sort of thing anyway. We've only lost round one, being forced to yell passphrases by these fellas. In any case, there's no need to be hasty. Catching him now would only get him charged with the petty crime of thievery. As the saying goes, if you want to catch a big fish, cast a long line. Hey, running around everywhere takes a lot of energy, so that's enough exercise for today. Just I'll see you later.
Guess I'll see you later then? Go. Teleport it. Yeah. Hello there, Pravid. Welcome back. Did you end your stream?
Few games of chess will while away the time.
Have they changed the packet? What? Oh. She's looking at advertisement. She's not talking to him. Oh, man. I was thinking whether I wanted to raid you after I ended my stream. Oh, well. I should actually pay it forward because I've just been I've been reading like slightly bigger streamers, but you'll stream later again. Oh, cool. I'll see if I'm streaming at that time, if I'll be able to raid you at that timing.
Yeah, I'll likely be done.
Because it's like I said, I probably only wanted to stream like 2-ish hours today. Yeah, and it's already like been 1.5 hours. So,
Well, yeah.
gotta if you're since you're probably not streaming, I'll look for someone to raid. Miss Titan, my Miss Titan. All right, sure. Feel free to chill. You're a duo. Sure. What's his I guess his Twitch user name. I sent out the gift. Oh, I received a Fox and Beauty's reply. She said the disposable utensil set from her the space station is very useful. And then we talked more about so many joint-inducing topics. Thanks to you, you're my good buddy. How will I ever thank you? Oh yeah, I said I'll give you a membership invitation link. I'll apply for you right now. I'm not interested in the Fox and Beauty chat. What's wrong? You weren't like this before. I thought we were both on the same team, but you said you weren't interested. Thanks for your help, Richard. Here's a very small token of my thanks. Report the information you get to Asta. Climbing like crazy and ranked. Sure. Oh, well. Undefeatable.
Think of the
Ashta.
space station as your home.
Did you encounter some problems? I managed to get himself a premium membership. Premium membership? You're full of surprises, Jusu. Picking you for the job was the right decision. 8-game win streak. Wow, that's impressive. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but I also just picked up Overwatch again earlier today. Today? It's already past midnight, so couple of hours ago. I picked it up again. Yeah. But oh my god, my game sense, my aim and everything is so off. Oh my god. I only do like half the damage of everyone else. And I keep on like doubling, tripling deaths. Yeah, everyone I know just likes support. Support is basically the most popular role now. But like yeah, I used to consider myself a support main, but I'm trying to get into tank. Well, I mean, well, um, I would be happy to play with you. It's just that, server regions. Oh my god. I have okay, Singapore is like in a really confusing region. I don't know whether it's supposed to be Asia or it's supposed to be Americas. Yeah, considering my internet connection isn't even that great in the first place. Okay, so Asia. So when you first boot up the game, they give you well, okay, not just the game. I think the launcher, the for BattleNet, they highlight the area in which the areas are supposed to be in, you know, and then the Americas include both, obviously the Americas but also Australia and Indonesia. And I think there was like a small. I'm not sure if Singapore was highlighted. I can't quite remember if Singapore was highlighted. But Asia, Asia, I know that China. Well, I'm not really okay. China, not necessarily China. The Blizzard was kind of China controversy, but like Japan and Korea was highlighted from what I remember. I don't know if Thailand and Malaysia were highlighted. I'm not really quite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where Singapore is supposed to be. Yeah, anyway, what's the result of the investigation? Is this Fox and Beauty chat really your secret online counseling chat room, or is it a plain and simple interplanetary scam? Didn't get to talk deeply with the Fox and Beauty. I didn't say it should be involved that way. Looks like we have to talk to this Fox and Beauty. But now your phone, let's see what trick she is playing. Hey there. Can you cheat me out of some money? Miss Hungry for food. Okay, Miss K send me some credits. I have no money for food. Oh, so sorry, my cat. Okay, I got my phone. Let's continue. Hehe, you're funny. Here I guess coming from a Senso. So, from where do you hail? I live in this corner of Senso, yet I am still able to meet you from across the endless stars. What a fortune this is. How lucky. I guess this must be a miracle of probability. Fate. Midst the boundless cosmos we meet, get to know, and will be an important part of so many people's lives. However, everyone's heart has only so much space, and the precious moments you can create together are limited. I wonder if we can walk into each other's hearts. Your life heart. Don't be so flippant. Sorry, I already have someone in my life. Unless I feel much envy toward the person who must have experienced many fun, important events with you, I presume. I will do my best to squeeze in. Even the tiny space in your heart will do. Ah, my grandfather's beginning. I have to take my leave for the moment. Let us resume our chat later. Talk to Asta again.
What's next on the agenda?
About the Fox and Beauty chat. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Now that I think about it, this dieting scammer had horrendous conversational skills. How did one Furry fall head over heels for someone of such low caliber? In the midst of the boundless cosmos, we meet and get to know so many people. Her messages are so cringy. Can't believe that you managed to endure them to the end. After all I've been through, am I eligible for worker comp? I'm not such a great conversationalist myself. That would be nice. Oh, I'll send in a worker compensation claim for you at a station for psychological trauma. If you get cyber fraud messages, they'll use every trick in the book to get you to spend money as quickly as possible. I'm afraid I might easily fall for such tricks. I have always been vigilant about guarding myself against scammers. You'll need to turn off your anti-scam vigilance. I'm not a member of xianzhou's realm keeping commission, so I'm not going to prevent you from getting scammed. My goal is to uncover the true nature of the Fox and Beauty chat and ensure that my fellow researchers have a healthy and safe working environment in xianzhou. Not only do you have to get scammed, you have to get scanned badly enough for us to go closer to the truth. All the scammers want is money. My pocket change should be enough to reimburse you for your losses. More than enough, in fact. If the Fox and Beauty is just scamming people for money, then we should help One Furry let go of his delusions for good. You would agree, no? Oh, so she's contacting you. Remember, it's on my dime, so don't be quiet about it. Ugh.
She types so fast. Can I trouble you for a favor? There's something I wish to discuss with another, but of all the people, you were the only suitable one. My grandfather's face has begun to sport scars of age, even though Foxians are known to be relatively unaffected by the passing of time. He must have been overly burdened. Oh my god, how do you type so quickly? I had wanted to stay by his side, helping him to pick tea leaves forever, but he insisted that I shouldn't stay on tea farm. I should open my eyes to the world at Starsky Haven. If I no longer stay by his side, how lonely will he be? Visit home often. You should visit home often. Maybe this can count as you being with him. At some point, I understood my grandfather's insistence. He was worried that I would suffer, and that really moved me. You will never guess what I'm currently doing. I'm assisting my grandfather. Right now, he is processing the tea leaves. At one point, I was seriously ill. My family spent a lot of money on paying medication bills. It must be difficult. My grandfather, alone personally, now that I've recovered, I want to help him. What's up with the drink warm water response? I don't get it. Is this supposed to be a Chinese joke? I mean, I'm Chinese. I don't get it. But then again, I'm not really that Chinese. I don't know that much Chinese. I'm half Chinese as well. Man, it's confusing saying Chinese as both a race and also the whole and the language. Well, yeah. I don't know much Chinese. But what the fuck? I don't want to say you're so kind-hearted, but also how do you type so quickly? uh um uh if you don't feel too stressed out, drink more warm water. Would you like to try my grandfather's tea? This original for customers. We can send you some to you. Some to you along the way. Grandfather said you have been showing concerts, so I let you try some of his tea. He said that you were his granddaughter's best friend. If it's for friends, it's 5,600 credits for one tail, 10,000 credits for two tails, and 2,500 for half a caddy. How much do you want? Grandpa's worked very hardly, so he really can't give you all of it for free. Hope you understand. How do you type so quickly? Forget about typing speed. Buy some tea. How much do you want? 50 million. 200. I just wanted to... I wanted to see... I mean, okay. I think there's... I don't remember which site it was, but it let you see all of the... What every option in every chat, you know, like how it turns out. So I really want to go look at that website again, but I don't remember what it is. I want to find out all of the options. I want to read. I'm one of those gamers that has to like read everything, you know. Well, at least that's in the story. I don't read the archives or things like that. That's too much reading even for me. But I like lore. I just like character interactions, I guess. Have you gone mad? Fox and Beauty Dating has their friend verification turned on and you're not on your friend list yet. Please send a friend request. Maybe in the chat after the friend request is approved. Talk to Asta again. Hi, Asta.
Next on the agenda.
I'm blocked? How much that transfer? Is that a lot for a scammer? That's not a lot. She might be suspecting that I'm the scammer. You scared her. Good point. It might be difficult for regular people to believe a sum of money that large. Don't worry, with this amount of money, it will usually go through the IPC's currency safety account for safekeeping for a time before it's officially transferred. So now the easy part, just you can contact the Realm Keeping Commission to follow report, launch an investigation, and retrieve the money. I will go chat with Wen Furui and talk some sense to him. I'll teach him about the rudimentary scamming technique that the Foxian Beauty chat employs. Oh look, someone else is contacting you. That's way too much. Are you for real? Who are you? Are you the tea seller? Can you be the tea selling Foxian lady dating? Sorry.
I overreacted. You were scammed. The Foxen Beauty dieting account is a cyber fraud, and I'm that account's alt. I didn't think you'd send that much money over. My conscience can't handle it. I want to return the money to you. Plus, you wouldn't want to lose that much money, right? So let's meet. I think you're scared. It's just a tiny amount. Sure, I'd like to meet up. I'm regretting everything. I'll return all the money to you. Save this account in your contact Singster. I'll contact you when you're at Cloudford. Singster?
What's next on the agenda?
Did you encounter some problems? Indeed. The plot thickens. But if she does have a manager, why would she use her own alias to contact you? Normally, when things like this happen, her manager would be on the ball to deal with hiccups like this. Maybe she didn't tell her manager. Her conscience, maybe? Maybe she's the manager herself. Didn't you say the manager was male? Wouldn't this be a little too cruel to researcher one? Here's an idea. What if you go and meet up with the manager before meeting her? I think that might be safer. If you can find him, ask about her, and if you can't, just forget about it. It's not that big of a deal. Meet up. Yay. Based on what Esther said, I should stop searching around the spot where we first encountered the manager. Let's go back. Is there any point in doing that, though? Singster? Is it Singcher? Who's a scammer? I thought it was someone else, but it turned out to be a spy from the Realm Keeping Commission. You're here too. Are you here to ask for an explanation from the manager too? What explanation? What are you doing here? That Foxian Beauty dieting account has not replied to any messages for several days. My game mates think that some trouble must have befallen her by being arrested by involving herself in a cyber fraud or something. My game mates are so anxious and fired up that they sent me to come and get an explanation. There's definitely something fishy going on. We've never heard of any manager from East Dieting. Actually, he told them the location of the manager. Actually, I have a way to find Dieting. Yep, otherwise they would have never stopped asking for it, but you're late, and obviously the manager isn't around here anymore. I'll go with you, he seemed reliable, so things should go pretty smoothly. Xingqia, I don't believe anything this fella says, but if you do find Miss Dieting, please let me know. Are you at Cloudford? Phone. Senior address. Sorry, you can discuss these things openly, you know, so the place is a little hidden, waiting for you. Oh, right, I have another. Maneuver masterpieces, piece de resistance that symbolizes the artistry and workmanship of craftsmen. Until the Hexanexus disrupted the status quo. Only such soul represents the heart and soul of Craftsmaster, originally to creation only soul mastery. What joint stories like that? We can look the future, hope it smells. Goal is to spread joy and passion to all the world through Hex's Nessus. To feel life with curiosity and euphoria. Cancel subscription. There is no such function. Notice you're engaged with our Hex's Nexus devices. Multiple times they had taken treasure chest. That is our treasure chest. So, did they have your name on it? You see, that's the treasure chest. Have you any proof? You saw someone trying to lie there where you wrote our names there. You didn't read it properly, did ya? You know, we can bring you the Realm Keeping Commission. However, as Hex Club is a reasonable organization, I promise you, so long as you continue to play with Hexanexus devices, we won't make a report. Also, if you complete all Hexanexus puzzles, we will present you with a lifetime member to Secret Society. Membership, I think. Membership is the stress still of webs. Can continue sort Hexanexus, but will I be able to continue taking the treasures? Of course, that's part of the publicity budget.
But here's one: if you want out, you'll have to reimburse in double. As long as you continue to assault Hexanexus, you will be your sister from another mother. Hexanexus forever. Please keep playing with the Hexanexus. We'll be in touch. I accidentally said please somewhere in that by accident. That was unintentional, but yes. Knights. Holt, what are you doing here? We didn't do anything wrong. We're here to meet someone. That's right. We're here to meet an online friend. We agreed to meet up here. I'll ask you another question. Which one of you is Jusu? I'm Jusu. She's Jusu. How do you know this name? Your response that one of you is the one I'm looking for, right? Jusu is suspected of illegal and fraudulent activities. We will carry out the arrest immediately. All persons involved in the case are advised not to resist arrest, and those who disobey arrested with violence if required. What fraud arrest? What is this? You have the wrong people. This Cloud9 is suspicious. The Cloud9 is suspicious? It can't be. And now you're defaming a public official. Arrest them all. Are they attacking me because I have money?
Awaken, dormant world cleansing dragon.
Fuck you.
Heaven's surge.
Fuck y'all bitches.
Break.
Trying to rob me of more of my money. I have nothing to do with this. Can I go home now? What is this? Why is there so much mention of these people being so strong in intel at once? Go. Something's wrong with this Cloud9, Captain.
That paradise, savor it for
I
me.
didn't realize there were 2 waves of this, so let me just do this, I guess. Let's do this, I guess.
Rise.
I will dispatch.
Just do this, get that, and that. That. Lower your weapon.
The strength.
Against your feet.
World cleansing dragon.
Conflict is pitiless.
I don't. Okay, I like to sing Wildfire just for no real reason. I just like to sing it.
1,000 thanks. Repay.
And I don't always like to sing like in a good voice.
The fight is set.
It's just funny to me.
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Break.
Is that it?
Ta-da! They ran away. Are they really Cloud Knights? Obviously not. This is a calculated trap. Only she would know this address, so she must have arranged for people to ambush you as Cloud Knights. We heard the location, but she didn't appear. I think she might be feeling guilty. Send her a message and say, Xianzhou, you're not at Cloudford at all. Where are you? Is message sent? Wait, I think I heard a Jade Abacus notification coming from the container in front. Let's go check it out. Investigate the strange container. Oh. Xianzhou, don't just hide and be quiet. I know you're in there. You have the guts to pull off scams but not open a door? Alright, I come out satisfied. It's him. Are you the Foxy Booty? Male dating lookalike. Can't be. Then I get the wrong person. Let me look closer. Kinda looks like the manager I saw last time. Yeah, that's right. How could I be the Foxian Booty dating? I'm not Foxian. I'm not even a lady. I am a manager. So it was you talking to me this whole time. You are dating, aren't you? Why would you think that? So who's the one holding Jade Abacus in your hand, replying to our messages? Fine, I'll drop the act. I am dating. I had a feeling from the start that you were sent to investigate me, but I didn't think that you have so much money and that you were so capable of fighting. Well, now you know that catfishing is a foxy ability to check people online, but I have done nothing that goes against my conscience. Really? So you lied to me more than once. I shouldn't have told you that I was your manager, but what would you have me do? So many people have been believing the fantasy of foxy beauty dating. If you go out there and tell them that foxy beauty dating is actually a dude hiding in the container, I wouldn't tell my game mates that, isn't it? In a situation, words. In a situation like just now, and the fact that don't know any of you, I can only pretend to be dating his manager. But why are you catfishing in the first place? You seem like you've done this a lot. You won't tell me you're really just trying to make friends with people online and have no ulterior motives, such as cheating people's money or anything like that, will you? I'll be upfront. Would you want to befriend a stranger and an average-looking man at that? Not really, no. I wouldn't say no outright. You're weird, not everything will think like you. Hey! I'm befriending people. I'm befriending those exact kinds of people, man. Look at my chat. Okay, that's mean, but average-looking people. I mean, I befriend average-looking dudes all the time. I befriend average-looking ladies all the time. What's the problem? And though I never maintain those friendships for long, usually. Anyways, Sarah, if you're watching this, you are that exact average-looking dude I'm thinking of. This is exactly the reason I catfish as a foxy lady. You must have seen plenty online. I'll admit I have cheated some people out of their money, but to me, if I can help another with just a few words, the money is inconsequential to the joy they feel. Wouldn't you agree? My game mates just sent me a message. They want to talk, so they hope we'll get there immediately. I have nowhere to go. I'll be right here. Please don't tell them the truth about the proximity dating. Don't worry, I won't say anything. No, they should know the truth. My lips are pretty loose, so don't keep your hopes up. Let's go. He just wants to flirt with other dudes, doesn't he? Like, everything he says is flirty. It's not even a friendship kind of thing, you know? I have nowhere to run, so I'll just stay put. Listen to the proximity dating. Listen to what Tincture's give me to say. I mean, he's right here, like, he can see, can't he? Why do you have your backs turned against us? Dating is over. Miss Dating is over there, around that corner, isn't she? I shouldn't look over there. I shouldn't see her true self. She's someone who stays alone in a far-off location. Meeting her like this doesn't seem appropriate. So, you're not here to see the fox somebody. What are you doing here? Realm Keeping Commission spy or going to Miss Dating under the pretext of cyber fraud. Yeah, the money involved has exceeded 100 million credits. I'm not a spy from the Realm Keeping Commission. I have no such plans. So you must be going to the Realm Keeping Commission to report her. Look, to us, foxing beauty dating is not just an account of the chat room. It's a fantasy that we created with the person around that corner. You underestimate the help she has given me. I've had thoughts of ending it all. It was Lightning who kept my spirit strong and contacted my friends to help me. It was her who made me feel like I can't continue living. Made tense. But this. The Foxy Beauty chat suite talks people into spending money. I know that she wants money, and I want her soothing words. She wanted to return the money to me every time, but I felt like that was a remuneration she deserves. She has the power to ease people's hearts, so she should be able to earn that money. The work that she does. If she's going to be judged because of that, I feel guilty. It doesn't concern me much, but this lady has been scammed out of a huge amount of money. We won't be meeting her, so we're going home. I'm begging you, please don't let her be taken away by the Realm Keeping Commission. She won't be arrested. This is not something you can decide. Decide what to do with Miss Dating.
well, we didn't reveal what I think the quote unquote Foxy and Beauty Dating's identity to them since they didn't want to know. I'm here. Can I inquire as to what you talked about?
My teammates are begging her on your behalf. They don't want you to be taken into custody by your own keeping commission.
What will you do?
Is it? Should I search up? You know, I'm gonna search. You know, the whole thing, like in the beginning of the game, they're like, "Oh, don't regret the choices you make." But I just have to know the consequences of the choices you make, because it's not like this is a game you can like replay. You know, I just want to make the best possible choices every single time. Like games keep on having conflicting morals and all that. Like every single game wants to have a moral to its story. I mean, not just every game. Like every story, there's a point to every single story, and and one of the points of the story is like, don't regret your choices that you make. So I'm like, but also there's Doki Doki Literature Club, which encourages you to go through every single path of the story before you continue on. They actively encourage save scumming, with reloading your save and going through the options for every single girl, so you get the good ending. So it's like, you know, everything is complicated. All right. Since we've gotten to this point, and I've already searched up the endings of like other stuff before. Let's okay. Fox Body dating. Actually, I just star real Foxian Beauty from xianzhou with love. You decide to review. Cheating someone is already crossing line. Going from Asta. Can do it. Rest. Time is changing. Even a dude like you can be popular. Wait, but why did he send like people after us, you know? Why did he send people to fight us? Like what the fuck, you know? Now that I think about it, he's like, "Oh, money. Yeah, but what's with the fake ass Cloudford knights? They're pretending to be knights." Mm. Mm. I'm just kind of going. Post mission.
I guess it's kind of the bad ending, I guess. You surrender, but you can actually, yeah. Can you really do that? Provided that all the money is returned. No problem, don't worry, I'll return everything, including your Mrs. Son. But you have to stop this role-playing act. You wanted me to tell them that the proximity dating is fake and I'm actually just dude hides in a container? I can't do it, I'd rather you arrest me and not reveal the boring truth. Do they really only like this facade they put up? Time has changed, even a dude like you can be popular.
That's right, there's so many middle-aged and pretend to be young and pretty girls online. This is so common that people don't think much of it anymore.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it, it's so common, isn't it? Like all these VTubers, like just dudes pretending to be like anime girls. It's so, I find it so weird, to say the least. Is that so? Since you insisted, I'll give it a try. Alright, don't forget the money you paid to buy the tea leaves. The tea you paid for is too much. There's no way I can provide that much to you, so please accept my refund. We'll plan for it now. I'm not gonna announce his true identity to everyone.
Yay!
According to Xinzhou's game mates, some followers chose not to follow dieting anymore, while some continued. You have uncovered the truth behind the Foxy Moody chat. Go and inform Asta. Go. Go.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
I mean, this is like kind of like moral ambiguity. Like you, does it hurt them to not know their to know someone's actual race, know someone's actual gender when online?
Life is as if
If they're not actually like catfishing you for anything, you know? But yes. They're subtly subtly collecting all this information about their players, basically. I already sent. Oh, Esther's not here because of the other quest. Oh, I already sent a request for academic exchange to the Palace of Astrum on the Center Waffle, so don't you worry. You, on the other hand, your transfer application is so messily written, I have to ask you to rewrite and edit it before submitting again. But I've already rewritten it a few times. Oh, you're here. How good thing I asked you to investigate. Recount the whole story about Foxian beauty dieting. So, he's not Foxian and he's not a beauty. Are you okay? Wen Fu Rui. I got a message and deleted contact right then and there. He did offer to give me a refund, but I didn't take it. Those dirty credits will only bring back painful memories. Does this kind of thing have to be told by the Foxian beauty herself? What matters is what's inside, not sex or ethnicity. What's wrong with being honest and sincere? That's right, it's only right to tell the truth as soon as I had gone through all the trouble finding him in Central. Just thinking about it makes me shudder. Thankfully, I hadn't set out yet. So, in that sense, you've really done a good thing. Speaking of, he's not pretty Foxy. Who is this in the photo? Isn't the photo on Juice's phone just a regular Foxian lady? Maybe the scanner chose a passing Foxian girl at random. Are you saying Foxian ladies like this are everyone in Cienzo? I think you have a problem. Acting lead researcher Asta, I think we should strengthen a cooperative relationship in research technology with Cienzo. Fine, go ahead and write me an off-station transfer application and we'll see. Yahoo! This guy is a bona fide weirdo. Thanks to you, we can consider this little saga over. Take this. It's what I promised you.
Yay. Tootsie? What's Tootsie?
Reveal your true identity. One successful release with this unshackled. Wait, you mean I can release successfully more with the unshackled? The way they phrase that makes it sound like I can release more of them successfully. Okay. I wonder if there's like a, oh wait, yeah, there's the after story they mentioned. I wonder if, but you can see a Daiting. Xianzhou with love. Mm-hmm. Post mission. Uh. Uh. Not interested. Sequel. Close that. I should turn off epic notifications. They keep on appearing when I don't want them to. But okay. Right. J. Fates Atlas. Let's grab. Wait, I have done everything in Bellbog, right? Just to make sure everything is ticked. To rot to burn. Her face. Sweltering morning sun. Just to double check, just to double check. I've done that, all that. Everwinter City. Done all of it. Good. Jolted awake from a winter's dream. From winter dream. No winters. Interastral German Festival. Xianzhou Lawful Windswept. Wanderlust. From Xianzhou with love. Fired. Sequel. Okay. Where is he? I feel like I vaguely remember him being up here. He has the same hairstyle, but he doesn't look like the guy. I guess he's just not in the overworld or something, maybe. Not in Gang of 5 stars. Hell yeah. And it's all dudes. Anyway, hello there, Jason. It's in your end. He's not great. My stats are like this. Yeah.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife.
He's not great, and he's only super in position 3. I've been very unlucky with the light cones. Yes, I do have a lot of light of 5 stars. I'm okay. Start. I've only lost 50-50 once ever since the start of the game. And I've only put for the characters I've wanted. I've gotten every single one of the characters that I wanted. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Jason. Jason7575. Thank you very much. Yeah, I've gotten all the characters that I wanted. I've also put on Black Swan's banner just to get Misha. But I've never lost, like I mentioned. Wait, yeah, I've only lost one time, and I lost it to Bronya. Hehehehe. I only got a single Misha. I'm just a collector. I'm not really too much of a meta kind of person. Yeah, but yeah, I lost my 50-50 to Bronya, and you know Bronya's a great character, so I'm not upset about it. Oh sure. Oh, you're on the Asia server, right? Just friends. Add. Let me just copy that. Control C, paste. Copy selection, I guess. Control V. Okay.
This is you. Okay, sure. There we go. Hee. There we go. I sent you a friend request. So whenever you're on, you can just accept that. So there we go. Um E6 Misha. I mean Misha isn't a great character, so I feel for you there. He's just a character that I want in my collection. He's a bit too girly for my liking, but I mean he is still cute enough. Number of characters you have? No, I didn't notice. I don't usually look too hard at those kind of things. But yes, I hold on. My characters that I put in my profile are these are all XPs of Honkai Impact characters. Oh man, the only characters that I have from the standard banner are Himeko and Branya, which sucks kind of. But at the same time, that means I've won every single 50-50. Even though, okay, I've won all of them, but I've always gone to 90 every single time. So it's both really lucky and really unlucky at the same time. Oh wait, no, I do have. Now I remember, I do have what's his name? Yenting. I do have Yenting. I forgot about Yenting. But who uses Yenting, you know? Who the fuck cares about Yenting? Characters. Where's my Yenting? Yenting, here. Yeah. Ice dude. That no one remembers slash cares. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who like him, but he's definitely not one of the popular characters. Especially every single time I look at him, I remember his Honkai Impact counterpart, who is an old man. And whenever I see like art, like sus art of him, I'm like, that's an old man. That is an old man. I keep on thinking that is an old man every single time I see him. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Not to mention in Honkai Impact he betrayed his master, so I'm just like, there's gonna be in the future this Yensing is gonna betray Xingyuan. Foreshadowing. And it's like actually really deep lore because Yensing is he's like a super background character in Honkai Impact. And like not like people who aren't like that invested in the lore won't even know that he exists, but I know he exists. I know he betrayed one of the main characters when she was many thousands of years ago. And it was just part of a backstory that she kept on being betrayed by people or was kept on failing people basically. Her backstory is pretty sad, but she hasn't appeared as a XP for any of the other games yet. Only Raiden Mei has the Acheron. Yeah. Wait, Crown and Mundane Divine. Yeah, I haven't done that yet, but I want to continue on the xianzhou quests. So, right. I got distracted. Go. Would you like to be teleported nearby? Yes, I would. Thank you very much.
A few games of chess will while away the time.
Oh, it's already been 2 hours. Let me just do this a little bit. Just a little. Speed commission tester. Citizen, please pay attention to where you're stepping. What are you doing? I'm on duty here right now, making sure no one is speeding the starships and ensuring traffic safety. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Tantan, and I'm a speed tester for the Skyfaring Commission. Of all the accidents that can happen in life, traffic accidents are the most common and most deadly, so please don't let your guard down when it comes to traffic safety. Thanks for the reminder, I keep that in mind. No worries, I'm built differently. It's my job. I dream that one day xianzhou will be free of any crashes. Remember, accidents only take 1 second to happen, but the pain can last 1,000 years. Never forget that. Huh, is there anything else you need assistance with? If it's anything about traffic safety, feel free to ask me anytime. The Palace of Astrum sent me. You're the only person sent by the Palace of Astrum to experience being a Starscape speed tester, aren't you? Hold this, we're starting soon. Don't I need any training? Stand on the bridge and hold on to the counter, then look down and count how many Starscapes go past in a set time period. Once you're done, just tell me the count. Oh, that's so easy. What a relaxing job. Well, this is too hard. I like the. Oh, God, I love lying. I love over exaggerating. But also at the same time being a piece of shit. Like, all of these are like A+ options. I absolutely love Stariel's writing, and I love how they're pushing you to be a certain type of personality, a piece of shit personality. Exactly what I love. But yes, it's too hard. Hearing you say that makes me feel a little better. You're not saying that just to console me, are you? Of course, you might also just be sarcastic. So the position of Starscape speed tester is known by everyone. Palace of Astrum is the bottom of the occupational pecking order. Anyone who got sent here for a one-day experience would think that this job is an insult to their intelligence and skills. Why do we need someone to supervise when we could just deploy an engineer to measure their speed and issue a ticket? Most people are just judging the job based on first impressions. Statistics can, of course, be done by a machine, but when there is trouble, it is still necessary to rely on humans like us. How about this? To give you an idea about how troublesome this job is, let's have a small quiz. Starscapes of different colors and models pass through the lanes in Starscape Haven. You will need to remember the models and colors of all Starscapes by and I'll ask you a few questions at the end. Oh my fucking god! Ah! For example, I'm asked how many blue passenger Starscapes went past. That should be add some challenge to the experience. What do you think? We can start once you're ready. I hate memorization stuff. What models are there? Only 2 types. Passenger and cargo. Freight starfish. Color either red or green. Blue, green, or white. Okay, wait. Okay. Red, green, blue, green, white. 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 White. Green, blue. Green, blue. Blue, blue. Two?
Accidents only take 1 second to happen, but
Would you like to test again? That happened so fast. I didn't realize. Like, I thought that would be a countdown, but I didn't realize like there were a few like Starscapes in front. I'm like, wait, what? It took me like a second to process that they were flying past. Let's do it again. Let's start. Green, blue, blue, blue. Is a traffic incident caused by speeding Starscape. Let's go see if anyone's hurt.
I'm planning on quitting my job.
Luckily, we got in here in time. Contact Alchemy's Connections, Apothecary, and Emergency Dispatch will be here soon. Is there anything I can do? I need to look for injured passengers, contact their families, and help the healers from the Alchemy Commission with the medevac. And now I've got a perp to chase. You might be able to use this D-Ting, so hold on to this for now. That's the culprit. I'll leave it to you here. Check on the injured folks. Is she injured? She's just kind of standing there. Ouch. Oh my, oh dear. Young Les, I'm doing fine. No way you're doing fine in a serious traffic incident like this. Was it serious? I don't see any damage to it. No. Alchemy Commission's dispatch will be here soon. Do you need help? I'm really fine. Dang it, I must have strained my back or something. Do you have any family you can contact? Family? I don't have any family. Young lass, can you help me look for my notes that's worth more in my life? I'm asking for a contact. My notes are really important. They fell out. Come on, young, let's help me out. My notes are really important. I'll handle it. I'll look nearby. Oh, please help old me here. I can't remember things anymore. My notes are all I have. Looking for any symbol. Welcome dating might come in handy. Crumpled and gum papers of the noble, repeatedly read by its owner. Lu Hui. Cloud breath sleeves. Truly's transformate to a live customer support representative. Thank you. I'm afraid you might have the wrong person.
Did we get bamboozled?
Crumpled. Housekeeping exchange meeting at Skyward Pavilion's neighborhood for the first time. Lu Hui. Don't have children of my own.
Life is as ephemeral as
Lu
dew on
Hui's
a
contact
leaf,
information did.
and full of worldly strife.
Learning about house wreck. Garlic and fruits, pork, fresh milk stir fry. Contact number 2929222299. I said 1 too many times there, I think. 29292299. There. I didn't even say 9 correctly. I said 9, but we'll ignore that. Detailed notes about the business hours of grocery stores, the prices of different grocery items, dietary restrictions, and more are densely packed in the scattered pages. Contact number is listed in the notes. Try to contact this number. Do you have no May? Are you her relative? I gotta remember, I'm not related to May, but I do know her. Did something about this. Sitting here today, I've been went so far as to save a good piece of meat for her. There's been an accident. May had an accident. I'm helping to contact her relatives. Really? Oh no. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. Where else? Is it just this? Collect. Title T. How much water to use for each type of flower? Since they only have the contact numbers written in the notes. Combining the 2 pages, you obtain a contact number. Try to contact this number. I'm her employee. Did something happen to me? Rear-ended by another star skiff. She got rear-ended by a speeding scarf and then got thrown on a star skiff. She seems to be fine now. The Alchemy Commission's team of healers was able to get on site very quickly. A traffic accident. Okay, where is she now? I'll be right over. However, the set of Butterfly Moonshine is a bit busy right now. I'm not be able to make it in time, but I'll try to get there right away. Sorry to have trouble you so far. May I have your name, please? Temporary speed tester. Jisoo. My name is Jisoo. Alright, I'll be right there. Sure. I'll be serious for once. Hi, I'm Jisoo. Sometimes past and Alchemy's collisions healers had taken Mei away. You should return Mei's notes to her when there's a chance. Explain the situation to Lu Hui. Can I teleport there? I should teleport there. Teleport. There, I teleport. So bad. I miss you so bad. I just said the person contacting me has May already left Starscape Haven. Healers had already taken her away. You should head to the Alchemy Commission Apothecary right away. No worries, my schedule shouldn't hold up her treatment. I will visit the Alchemy Commission later. I bought some xianzhou snacks on the way here as a small thank you present. Please take them. Thank you so much for all you've done for a complete stranger. So, can you tell me what happened here? While enjoying this xianzhou snacks, Lu Hui brought you count the incident in detail. I see. She doesn't use the Jade Abacus and has no relatives, so I'm the right person for you to contact. If it weren't for you, I would have known about this. May doesn't have a family. She's been working as a housekeeper for a long time, and I'm her current employer. May might not be as bright as may even be slightly dense in the head. She's good at manual labor, but memory's not her forte. forte. She keeps getting the wrong groceries. She doesn't seem like a mentally challenged person. Why are you bad-mouthing me? She made us seem a little dense. You probably won't feel it from quick chat. Having her around day and night does make me more aware of her struggles. Sometimes she can't even communicate on a basic level, and I would have to repeat the same sentence a few times before she understood it. Being the way she is, she won't be able to handle the compensation on her own after getting into an accident like this. I'll need to settle the compensation for her if this were left to her. Or she will fizzle out in the end. You treat your housekeeper so well. Are you really not family? I should have anticipated a plot twist right about now. To be honest, I originally wanted to dismiss her today. It had been on my mind for a long while, if it weren't for this accident. Why? Actually, I wasn't super satisfied when I hired her. I only hired her because her asking price was low, for one. After learning about her experience, I also thought I'd give her a try as an act of charity. Her memory and hearing impairment aside, she's rather simple-minded and has difficulty distinguishing between praises and admonishments. Sometimes I get so upset and scold her, but she always laughs it off. The words just go into one ear and out of the other for her, and she eventually repeats the same mistakes, which makes me even more upset. I can't stand this vicious cycle anymore, so why didn't you lay her off earlier? I have tried so many times over the years to change her out for a different housekeeper, but I just couldn't let her go for affordability. And sometimes I feel it's just too much of a hassle to make the change. Man, I kind of get the feeling of like being frustrated, but like people don't take you seriously when you're frustrated. They treat it like a joke. Whee! Okay. But most of the time, I feel someone like me would not be hired anywhere else. If I dismissed her, she would have no one to turn to. She might even struggle just to stay alive. I would handle May's compensation for her before having a talk with her. Hopefully, by that point, I'll still have the same resolve as I do today. Alright, you seem like someone who's knowledgeable about many things. Do you have any good suggestions on how to handle this? I really better giving advice. No worries, I've already troubled you so much. I should sort this out on my own. Don't let me take any more of your time. I need to head toward the Alchemy Commission apothecary. Let's catch up later. Thank you for your effort. Just when Miss Sequay gave me your contact details, I'm Tantan. I have to ask, has this victim already left the scene? The Alchemy Commission took her. Alchemy Commission's healers arrived on site and already took May away. Do you have May's contact details? The speeding Starscape is already gonna ask the details from victim for details of the Starscape responsible for this. Let me try. I'll try to get in touch, but don't get your hopes up. Okay, I already talked to the Skyfaring Commission. Soon there will be further investigations for any other clues left at the scene. I better not delay this. I'll send a text to Lu Hui right now. I want to ask you something. Are you at the Alchemy Commission yet? The Skyfaring Commission has some questions for me. I just arrived and heard some people at the Alchemy Commission say that May left when no one was looking. Oh, this girl, so obstinate and stubborn. I asked around and found out there are some missing pages or some notes. May seems determined to find them. You have a few pages with you, right? I picked up the notes. Found her notes at the accident site and found your contact details. Had taken leave for this, but things are pretty busy. I have to go back now. I can't just run around fooling her everywhere. I already paid for medical bills, so please tell her to go back to the apothecary as soon as possible. Please.
Just aim to make your brain feel brand new.
Oh, Tan. You're here. I found some witnesses at the scene, but it seems no evidence is not complete. You've managed to contact me. May has returned to the scene. I failed to make the contact. She made a fire and she was just in an accident. I knew how we should hurry up and ask for clues about the incident. Then I just want to send her back to the apothecary. Let's ask me first before we look for other witnesses for their accounts.
Test peer wrap. Song Lotus cake.
It's you. I remember you. Yes, did you find my notes? I want to give it back to you. I found some of them. Thank you. There they are. I can't lose them. Already, you haven't seen Miss Lu Hui. I made trouble for Miss Lu Hui and her. Lu Hui is worried about you. It's not you, so I'm good. I even got discharged. She doesn't need to worry about me. Oh, I can't let Miss Lu Hui worry about me. She has so many important things to worry about. Sorry to interrupt. I'm Tantan, speed tester from the Skyfang Commission. I would like to ask about the incident. The Skyfang Commission does this need to involve the Skyfang Commission? Nothing happened. I feel fine. There's no incident. We should find the perpetrator and compensate for you for your injury. I don't want it. There's no need. I'm alright. Mighty fine. Madam, I'm seriously trying to ask about the traffic incident. Please. Please, Skyfang Commission boss, have mercy. I don't want to cause any more trouble, Miss Lu Hui. Let's pretend this never happened. Don't worry, we won't ask for compensation for you. Thank you, young Les. This is fine as it is. I see you have some things to discuss. Please hold that thought. Let's complete an investigation first. Did you manage to see the offending star skiff? I blacked out. I didn't see anything when I got thrown outside. It could be a blue star skiff, but it could also be yellow. How did the collision happen? I was just boarding a star skiff. I didn't even get to tie my safety belt when I heard a loud bang from behind. Then I flew out. This is all I know. I remember hearing a cracking sound. Is the star skiff damaged? I don't need to pay for that, do I? Do you remember anything else? Remember this kind of roasted chicken store today? Miss Lu Hui always liked these unhealthy foods. It's been a while since she had any, so I want to buy some for her. Can't remember anything else. Nothing else I can use my statement. Let's go and ask the witnesses. What's this? Start for 3 days. Help this stranger. Sure, confirm. Find clean courier package food, fresh food into it. Then you book a random courier cycle to collect it. Hopefully the meal will be able to help the poor stranger. Trace of high morals. Yay! I just had a lot of things. Hey, is there anyone I can talk to here other than him? Inquire. Hello, I'm Tantan, speed tester from the Skyfang Commission. I contacted you earlier. I would like to ask you about the traffic incident. When I ran off the spinning star skiff, you were behind me. When the incident happened, I immediately sprinted like I'd never before. I just had raced the star skiff and knocked someone down. Honestly, I just like the commotion. It has been since young. Did you see anything that might help the case? Do you see the star skiff registration plate? Did you win the race? Sorry I lost. If I had the chance, I'd love to race it again. I remember that it disappeared. I pursued it to a crossroad. Do you happen to see which way it went? Yes, the crossroad. You reminded me. It made a right turn there. I remember that very clearly. The direction of Stargazer Novelia, huh? Thank you for your cooperation. Testimony from the suddenly excited man. Right turn.
Did you hear?
Really? I can't talk to him.
Test pear wrap, song lotus cake, guaranteed delicious.
Inquire. Tantan, speed tester from the Skyframe Commission. I contacted you earlier. I will ask you about the traffic incident. Well, I heard the thud and ran outside, but seeing that person on the ground, I looked over toward the Starskiff lane, but I didn't see anything. Starskiff had already escaped. Police tried their best to recall, and I'm quite a distance away that time. I only heard sounds like thud, crash, whoosh, and clang. I don't remember hearing that much. My hearing's always been great. I didn't make those up. I hear the engine sounds of any Starskiff. It was loud and different from ordinary Starskiffs. Cycling captured something. After you've settled me, come with the Skyfang Commission. Like, what happens if someone gets knocked off their Starskiff and they just fall? Like, what the fuck? Huh? You know? Like, accidents here seem to be a lot more dangerous than normal accidents. Sorry, I couldn't help much. Once I get the notes, I need to head back and continue work. Thank you, young Les. Don't rush back to work. Get some rest. Lu Hui will get upset to see you rushing back to work like this. It's okay. She's upset. She's always upset. But you act nice, your friend. Don't talk about it. She'll naturally cool down. I'm used to it. She has no time to worry about me. She's a huge producer who commands a film set with hundreds of people working. She's all capable. I should start chatting about it. Go to the apothecary, so other people won't worry about me. Young, let's go ahead and get busy. Danny, there's something I want to tell you. It is something. It doesn't matter. Miss Lohi wants to fire you. Is that true? I don't believe you. Even if it's true, it doesn't matter. I need to go do what I need to do. Secret a pulse of Astron to get route data on the intersection. She acts like she's an old lady with dementia, basically. But she doesn't look old, you know. Secret. Management strategy for reporting Starskift traffic check, safety inspection guide check, the life satisfaction survey for the new Outworld batch check. Documents are in order. Now to confirm the schedule for the meeting. There's still time. The relevant documentation the Alchemy Commission's medicinal report exports requires confirmation from the person in charge. Also, souvenir break orders from merchant guilds should have arrived. I'll send someone to pick them up later. What is it, young lady? You've been staring at me for a while. How may I help you? What are you busy with? I'm not a young lady. I just thought you looked nice. It's all. I am Madame Yukong's secretary, charged with handling much documentation. I won't go into detail on my job scope. You're not really interested in arranging work and poring over corporate files, are you? Hold on, I remember you. An important guest of xianzhou. General Xingyuan's appointed savior. God, a sudden yawn. General Xingyuan's appointed savior. From the perspective of an insignificant secretary, you're a major character. Ooh, am I really that important? General Xingyuan's appointed savior? What are you up to, lavishing me with such praise? Oh, you don't believe me? I just made up this savior honorific, though I'm sure that General Xingyuan thinks so as well. Alright, I've got business to attend to. See that pile of work here? I still want to clock off work on time. It was fun teasing you, so here's a small gift for you. If there's nothing else, I'm getting back to work. Is there where I can check on the accident footage? I've heard all about it from Tantan. I didn't expect you to have a traffic accident after only half a day as a speed tester. Isn't it a talent of some kind to be able to show up every time an accident happens? Wouldn't you say so? I like your sense of humor. I didn't think you'd be so witty. I'm just stating a fact. This pilot dares speed at a place just outside the Palace of Astrum. They have no respect for the Skyfaring Commission. You and Tannen have done an investigation on the field. If we match the cycling footage, we should be able to find the Starskiff that caused the accident soon. Which cycling footage do you want to see first? Southwest. Seeing there's some problem with Starskiff engine. Illegally modified. Southwest, southeast. Don't know how much eyewitness testimony got. Cycling at the northeast entrance. Photo is more useful. You can see different stars going in different directions. Figured out where the offending Starskiff went. No. Where exactly? Which direction? This is, okay. It turned right. Live this, what is you and Tantan? Cycling surveillance images. Chat with Tantan. Where is Tantan? Tantan is over there. I didn't realize he was over here. Okay, Tantan. It's time to find out the offending Starskiff. Through your inquiry and my investigation, we got some testimonies. With these testimonies and the cycling footage, we should be able to find the Starskiff we're looking for. Whoa! Okay. I want to see the photo again. West entrance. I think it's this one, right? The blue one? East entrance. North. Clear understanding of the photos. I want to go over the testimonies again. Clumsy lady. Sound of the engine was loud and different. San Liang's excited man. So I make a right turn there. Chasing from north to south. Went to the west. Mesa testimony. Could look like blue, could be yellow. Crack. It went from north to south. That means it went west. Entrance. Is it yellow one? Or is it Cycrane at the west entrance? Is it facing west? Ah, God. I really know what happened. Wait, huh? First one from the left, second from the left, third from the left? Alright, let me check this Starscape's record. Tata manages to find data on the offending Starscape. Like, when they say west entrance, I didn't know whether it meant coming from... whether it was facing the west or whether it was at the west facing towards the east. Though now in retrospect, it seems slightly more obvious that it means it's facing towards the west. Yeah. Suspect has a criminal record of modifying starscapes. The suspect departed from Stargazer Navalia before the accident occurred, then returned to Stargazer Navalia after the accident. Looks like the suspect was testing the Starscape engine on a public lane. After the accident, they ran away. They should be in Stargazer Navalia by now. Your inference seems right. Let's go to Stargazer Navalia to catch the suspect. Stargazer. Go with Tantan to find the culprit. Would you like me to teleport nearby? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. How does one go there? I need to go down and around. This is the illegally modified Starscape. From its appearance, it's no different from an ordinary Starscape. The keel near their bow was broken, which seems to explain the crack sound. Without a doubt, this is the prime suspect of the Starscape incident. Hey, what are you looking at? You've never seen you've never seen a competition level race Starscape before, have you? Is this really yours? Or never seen a beat-up vehicle like this. This is truly a masterpiece. Of course it's mine. You're not jealous, are you? You can take a photo of it if you want. Hello, I am Tadan, a law enforcement officer of the Skyfaring Commission who manages lane safety. Here's my ID. You are suspected of being involved in a traffic violation and illegal Starscape modifications. By law, we will confiscate this Starscape and return it after the investigation ends. I believe you when I see the evidence. Where is the rule of law? Do you have any evidence to prove that? Fuel nutrient bar. No. Cycling. This is my Starscape. Ugh, I was just bluffing. Didn't think you'd have this hard evidence. The Skyfaring Commission only sent you catch me, right? I don't think you'll succeed in your mission. Stop them, bucket of bolts. There we go. There's a fight. Sure. I'll just do 2 instead of 3.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Let's settle this. The fight is set.
Ta-da! Easy clap. I am placing you in criminal detention for assaulting law enforcement officer of the Skyfaring Commission. There is no way you can escape from this. Wait, I'm an officer now? As for the victim, we don't have May's contact information, right? Please get in touch with your employer. How about compensation? Don't worry. Although I don't have much experience with traffic accidents, I am very familiar with compensation matters. Also, I accidentally hit my mic. Eehee. The Skyframe Commission will contact me later. For now, you can just tell them that we have arrested the suspect. Leave this matter to me. Oh my god. Skyframe Commission has already apprehended the culprit. No need to worry about the subsequent penalties and the compensation. Sorry for troubling you with all this. I'll help me with the subsequent penalties, but I'm a little confused. Do I need to continue talking to me about her dismissal? In employment, is the exchange of services or payment the most important thing, or is it the interpersonal relationship it created? Yes, so much about the 2-hour stream. I think after I complete this mission, I am going to stop. I am going to stop. I am going to stop. Yes. But I'm gonna continue playing the game. Just that I'm not gonna be on stream. But yes. So if you want me to raid your friend, you can just drop his Twitch username, I guess. I don't think you dropped it earlier. Seems you already have your answer. I'm just an outsider. My opinion isn't important to the relationship between you two. You might have come to me for my opinion, but I think you already know the answer. In that case, both me and I are very grateful for you. Let's meet in Starscape Haven. I still have something for you to show my appreciation. I don't know why, but with you, I'm able to say things I could never say before. You're welcome. I don't really know what I've done, but you're welcome. Well, let's continue. Let's go, let's go. Yes. I've contacted a lawyer I know to help me with the compensation matter. It's all thanks to your help, Yuzu. Please accept this little token of my gratitude. Thank you, young lady. Actually, I don't need compensation. I'm grateful as long as I can still work. Are you worried that Miss Lu Hui will fire you? I'm not saying that. I'm just worried that Miss Lu Hui will hate me for being clumsy. I can still work. Me? I've been thinking about this for a long time. After your current employment contract expires, I'm afraid I won't extend it. I hope you can understand. Huh? What are you going to do then? Are you going to recruit someone else? About that. Relax. I won't recruit anyone else. Relax? How can I relax? Are you going to do all the chores by yourself? Are you worried that Lu Hui is going to hire someone else? Miss Lu Hui, it is best that you hire another housekeeper to help you. For now, I'm not planning to. Then, let me tell you how to do our house right. That way I can put my mind at ease. May tuck note and vegetable shopping list and ask Lu Hui to take a closer look at them. From here to here, it's about the order of cleaning rooms. Oh, another thing. You always leave trash in the kitchen if we're gonna take them out. Now that I'm gone, you need to remember not to let the trash pile up for more than one night. Okay, what are these squares over here? The dishcloth is placed in this cabinet. As for the cloth wiping the table, I put it on the second cabinet door in the kitchen, and the kitchen clothes are placed separately. Look at this page. It has all the names of the foodstuffs that the baby hates to eat written on it. He won't eat these even if you cut them to pieces. These are the meals I plan that will guarantee a superb supply of nutrition. You love spicy food, but don't eat too much or you'll get a heartburn. This is really detailed. So this is the mode that May wants to retrieve. I know my mind isn't that sharp, so I jotted down everything. Even if I'm gone later, these notes will still be very useful to Miss Lu Hui. In the water the flowers section, you drew a glass that is 1/3 full of water. What does this mean? Is this the amount of water you will use to water the flowers each time? No, it's... It's the amount of nutrient solution that must be used when watering flowers. Oh my god, there's so much they're talking about. Why? They're just NPCs, bro. Used when watering flowers. Miss Lu Hui said that every time the amount must be just right, or it can't be too much or too little. I forgot about this myself. What is this page about? A kind young lady helped me find a logo. Must thank her. That's me. Miss Lu Hui, I want to keep this page to myself. I also have to thank her. May explains the details of the house with Lu Hui, and you'll notice that Lu Hui has tears in her eyes. May hands the notebook to Lu Hui and leaves the room to pick up Lu Hui's child.
The room? This isn't a room. There's a lot of dots. Sorry, I got lost in thought. It's still not too late to chase her back. Are you regretting it? I don't have regrets of making a decision. Regret making a decision like this. Can I still... I just realized that May's not worried about losing a job. She's worried that no one can take care of you after she is gone. So what is she worried about? Yes, she's worried about me. I always thought of May as an incompetent worker, but in May's heart, I'm a family member she has to take care of. You've heard me complain about me many times. I didn't know that I was not a good employer until I saw her in the way. She has written down so many things that I said. Considering May's slowness, I have no qualms about paying her well below the market average. When I'm in a bad mood, I always get mad at her and set a lot of rules for her, and she wrote them all down with a complaint. After looking at the notes, I realized that she has taken care of me for 200 years. That's a lot. That's a very long time. Also, my eyes. Open. My eyes. Open. Open eyes. Okay, they're open. 200 years must be a long time for all orders. It's also quite a long time for me. Why did I take everything for granted? So xianzhou has no popular stories about the old and the helpless. So because May is just like family to you. You're right, she's like family. That's why I took her for granted. By the way, I asked you twice before and I was hoping for your advice in an employer-employee relationship. Should I think of me as an hourly paid housemaid or as a family member who has been there with me for a long time? But this time I don't need to ask anymore. I already have the answer myself. Thank you so much for the fellow mob mob. I don't know how to read your name. If I'm pronouncing it wrongly or anything, please do tell me. Mob is fine. Okay, sure. I'll call him Mob then. Thank you very much for the follow. I already have the answer myself. I'll stay here for a while. I should I should stop bothering you now. Have a nice day. Oh my god. Finally finished. What? I'm just a bit confused. Even though you're a complete stranger to me, I can already feel how kind you are, and I really do want to do my best. And I really want to do my best to return the favor. As for May, I took her for granted and failed to notice all she has done for me. Forgive me, I'm being nosy, but whenever you feel that being taken care of by a dear family member is a given, please don't take it for granted like I did. I'll stay here for a while. I should stop bothering you now. Have a nice day. Oh well. That was certainly a commission. I mean, a mission, not a commission. Have I done all my daily stuff for Genshin? I think I have in the morning. Yeah. Euro 6. I've done everything in Euro 6, so it's just stuff in here. Teacher and a friend. Signature. Navigate. I am not going to do this just yet. So I'm going to just spend some of my drill lace power, I guess. I've done all of my dailies though, right? Why do I have 200 thingies? Yeah, I already spent 120. Strange. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my simulated universe last week, so I missed out on a bunch of the Herdabons and Stellar Jades, unfortunately. I'm so sad. But okay. What do I need to do? How far am I in the story? I mean, I'm just here. Long days journey. I've completed all of the xianzhou luofu stuff. Well, I mean, all of the main story xianzhou luofu stuff. But I haven't done Crown. Yeah. I haven't done the second part of the Crown of the Mundane Divine. So I've only done the first part where we met all of the little creature stuffs for the event. But I haven't actually like met Dr. Ratios. Like the main part with Dr. Ratio. I've only seen him with his mask on. So yeah. I want to complete everything before I
continue the trailblaze continuance. Yeah. Oh my god, the cats are so cute. You weren't here during that stream when I was doing all the cat event, but it was, oh my god, I was just squeeing the entire time. It got obnoxious. But yes, I'm probably gonna end somewhat soon after I do something. I don't know, like spend some of my my what's it? It's not called resin. My trailblaze power. Yeah, but I don't know what to spend it on though. What should I spend it on? What should I spend it on? Right, I remember what I need to spend on enhancing this. Do I have materials for this? I do have some materials. 1, 2, 3, 5. Also, I like to do it this way. Don't judge. Yes, I need to. I guess I need to go to storage zone. I don't have any of the materials. I need to farm that up for my beautiful Danheng. Wind, fire, wind and fire, and ice. I guess I'll just grab a friend. Ice. Kasan.
That broken sword.
You know, I wasn't actually fully intending on getting his light cone. I got it mostly on accident. Oh right, now I remember. I turned on the music pretty low. I was just pulling. I wanted to get just like 4-star light cone, 4-star light cones, but I got it. I got it on like the 30th. His light cone on the 30th pull. I guess because what I really wanted was to get what's it, memories of the past. I think it's the good one of the 4-star light cones that is really good for run me, because I really want to build Himeko, because Himeko is my queen. I love her. She's so beautiful, and she what's it, she sacrificed herself in Hongai Impact, so that's why I'm not gonna.
It won't be so easy.
I don't wanna. I'm not gonna let her die this time.
Your end approaches.
I cannot let her die this time. If she dies, I will be very sad.
Unworthy. Blade of moonlight. Time for an overhaul.
My beautiful Himeko queen. If anything happens to her, I would be very
I have
sad.
something for you. All will be revealed
Okay, this.
in lunar flame.
Why was I talking about Himeko again? I don't remember. Oh, I think I was talking about the light cone, wasn't I?
Blade of moonlight.
Yeah. I just want, because I wanted to build Runme, and Runme is kind of necessary for Himeko.
Time for an overhaul. Ready for death.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Let's do this, I guess, and let's do this.
You won't get away.
Won't get away.
Let's
All
settle
will
this.
be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. You won't get away. Nowhere to run.
Let's do another one. I think this should probably just be the last run. If I don't procrastinate any further, I really, I preach. Preach, I'm not procrastinating.
You impede me. The fight is set.
Just one more, just one more.
Unnecessary.
But should I spend 180 instead of 120? Maybe I should.
You won't get away.
I'm so bad at impulse control.
Unworthy. Ha! Blade of moonlight.
Just a bit, just a little. It's only a minute long.
have
My
something
run's
for
only
you.
like a minute, like at most like 2 minutes long. I say at most 2 minutes long. I don't actually remember how long they are.
Tedious.
Let's settle this.
Failed to send you.
You won't get away. Time for an overhaul. Stand down. Ha! Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. I have something for you. Ha! Nowhere to run. You won't get away. Time for an overhaul. Ha! Ready for death.
Honestly, actually, I don't really need a fire
You won't get away.
person for this team, do I? I just really need wind, but I don't really have other wind characters. I think wind or ice characters. Yeah, I guess Himiko's the only one I really have. Yeah, I only spent like 2 minutes.
Tedious.
Yeah, Himeko is fire, but
I don't always have to use her on my team. I used to always want to use her on every single team I put, but you know, I kind of gave up after like the first. It's like the second version 1.2 or something like that, second update, because
You
she's
chose the wrong
just
enemy.
super weak. I'm so sad. Why is she so weak?
You impede me. Your end approaches.
Yeah, I've been her fan since Honkai Impact. I've been playing Honkai Impact since 2019. I've been playing it for a very long time.
Blade of moonlight.
Never let you go, Himeko.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
I can never let go. Himeko, my beautiful, my love.
You won't get away. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Yes, she dies. She dies in Honkai Impact.
Send you.
I have something for you. Ha! Nowhere to run.
Been playing before Genshin even got popular,
get away.
and then I was like, damn. Genshin shadowing Honkai Impact. You know, I was happy for Genshin at first because
Let's settle this.
so in Honkai Impact there's this like they're not really
Time for an overhaul.
I guess in Genshin they're like kind of called they're artifacts, but in Honkai Impact
I
they're
have something for
equipment. It's also like kind of equipment like stigmata. It's called stigmata, and you're not really able to farm for stigmata. A lot of stigmata is you have to pull from gacha. So when I first heard about it, when I first discovered about Genshin's like, oh, you can farm for artifacts. I'm like, oh, you don't have to pull for it from the gacha.
Ready for death.
That's great. That's amazing. But then I realized, you know what? It's actually kind of even worse, because they're a lot more generous in Honkai Impact with like all of the they call it crystals there, but I mean like crystal primo gems, but they're a lot more generous, and so you can often you can almost always pull for characters in Honkai Impact. You can just pull characters every single update. It's just that you might not be able to pull for their weapons or their stigmata, but there are still like free to play alternatives that are still really good that you can use,
Meet yet
that you
again.
can farm as well. Yeah, but in Genshin Impact you just have to like farm a domain for like months and months on end to get like even a single good artifact set, like with good substats. Like
a good main stat and a good amount of substats. And then in like but now in Star Rail as well, like it's kind of like Genshin-esque that you have to farm, but at least, okay, if you never noticed, in the relics, in Genshin Impact, they weighted so that 80, I think it's 80% of the artifacts will have bad main stats. They're like they're usually HP percent. 80% will end up HP percent or defense. But I mean, in Star Rail, I don't know what the exact statistics are for Star Rail. But yeah. Yeah, Star Rail is so, I love Star Rail way better than I love Genshin as well right now. Because first of all, it doesn't seem like there's as much weighting on like the whole HP percent and HP percent and defense percent. You can actually get good substats without farming for months. And yeah. And also they give every single update has been, what's it? There's the login event. Oh wait, I haven't done this as well. Shit, fuck. I said I wouldn't continue on, but I'm keep on talking about like Honkai Impact and all that, but also fuck shit. I need to do the trials because I need the jades. Fuck me, man. I am just a
Make a wish.
make a wish. Cannot change character. Okay then.
Before Bodhi's end.
My god, it's a Black Swan. Additionally applying a Karna. Shear, Bleach, Burn, and Shock. Path of Nihility.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
Naughty child.
Ouch. But yes. Okay, so if you want a bit more explanation, it's basically I don't have the splash
What do
art
you want to know?
because it's easier for me to explain with his splash art because there's important people in his splash art. I'm saying the word splash art a bit too much.
Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
That it's a cool alt animation. It's just a shame that I have it sped up.
We're just having fun.
And right, I was talking about Welt. He's so there are things in Honkai Impact that are called Hershers, and Hershers are
Naughty child.
basically like kind of godlike beings. Is the simplest way to put it. And also it takes place on Earth. Yeah, so Well is from Earth. So Earth does exist in a Honkai Star Rail. Basically. Yeah, Honkai Impact takes place on Earth. And on that version of Earth, it's
What are heaps the cloud saw?
there are Hershers and there's a thing called the Honkai. And the Honkai is just like a force.
We're in trouble now.
We don't know that much about the force. Like they explain it, but for some reason
Heaven's surge. Break.
Star Rail has been very confusing for the lore of Honkai Impact. Like they say, oh, the Honkai is a yeah, the Honkai is actually just okay. So the actual name is Hokai, but for some reason they decided to change the U to an N in the name to become Honkai.
Nap time.
Yeah, but Honkai is the Japanese name. The real The actual name in Chinese is Beng Huai, which is why you can see some people writing BH3 or Beng Huai for the name of the game. Yeah. Wow, I'm really talking too much. But yeah, so I was talking about Hershey's, wasn't I?
Heaven's surge.
And so there, the very first, the Honkai is a force. It's just like, it's just a force, man. And it creates creatures of nowhere, kind of like, you know how the whole destruction and antimatter legion, they're just like things that are created out of nowhere. And I'm someone, they, it's kind of, well, when you start the game, Welt says he first confused these destruction creatures with the things from his home planet, the Honkai. So it's kind of, but he says it's different. So it's confirmation that they're actually different things. But I think they are still actually somewhat related, since especially, you know, the name of the game is called Honkai Star Rail. Yeah. But okay.
Recount. By the will of the 10 lords.
I don't remember what Hanya
The
is.
10 lords
Okay.
decree, hereby ordained.
Ready for another? I'm on it! Enemy data secured.
I lost my train of thought. Oh my god. Okay, yes, the gods, Honkai. There was the first. Yes, it's crazy as hell. Oh, sure, I should mention Honkai Impact. It's
I shall be the judge.
inspired by Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Cleaning up now!
So
Still
yeah.
in denial. Recount.
Wait,
Hope I don't mess
and
up.
if I remember correctly, there's something in Neon Genesis Evangelion that's, it's called Third Impact, and it's like, the moment I found out about Neon Genesis Evangelion's Third Impact, I'm like, oh my god, everything makes so much fucking sense now.
I shall be the judge.
This
Commencing support.
some of the story beats are really similar from what I remember.
Enemy data secured. Netmarkers activated. Time for good
Yeah,
old
I've never
Jedi.
seen Neon. I've never seen Evangelion as well.
Cleaning up now! Sorry.
Give it up. By the will of the 10
But
lords
yeah,
decree,
it's kind of like a
hereby ordained.
mecha-ish game. It was at the beginning, but it kind of turned into like mostly magical girls at the
Enemy
end.
targets detected. Ready for another?
I have no idea
I'm on it!
if there's like a scene where everyone starts clapping, but like, no, Evangelion is like a depressing kind of story. Honkai Impact is a somewhat depressing story. If you've seen the memes about Honkai Impact, there's like, if I remember correctly, it was Tawi, the CEO of MiHoYo. They said something like he said, "Oh, Honkai Impact is a wholesome and uplifting story." But even by that point, we already had Himeko die in the story, you know, and we're like, what the fuck? this isn't this isn't exactly wholesome, you know. This isn't exactly uplifting. This isn't wholesome. This isn't uplifting. Why are you lying to us?
It's time.
Anyway, right.
Who will it be?
Yeah.
Everything is ordained by the sun. Stars,
Okay,
give these trailblazers your blessing.
I think there was another arc that had just ended at the same time, around that timing, where a lot, basically 12 people died. Like a whole, I wouldn't say they died. They were like, okay, think of it like, what's it? Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online, where it's like a simulation and shit. Like they're not real people.
But like, okay, there was a single real person who went into the simulation, but she made it back out alive because she was one of the main characters. But the rest of the simulations all fucking sacrificed themselves, and they're not even fully simulations. They were recreations of already dead people from like 50,000 years ago. And that was the only remaining traces of them left in the world. Yeah, it's like that was it's the only remaining traces of them left in the world. Like they no longer, there were no other records of them left in the world, and they were like really like important people because
Cool it.
they helped to, okay, so there's a thing in all of the in all the universes. It's kind of a thing that's scientifically proven, quote unquote scientifically, pseudo scientifically proven in like Honkai Impact. Time travel does not exist. Real time travel does not exist. But there is a sense of time traveling where you can kind of you can bring something back in time, but the time of the universe will always continue in the same direction. You know? It's kind of like save states or something like that, how they described it in the game. I don't really fully understand, like, you know, how the game actually still moves on, but like you go back to a previous save or something like that. It's complex. It's weird. I don't fully understand it myself.
Wonders to raise your fight as one.
But yeah, they were from the previous game save. So those 12 people were from the previous save or something like that.
Let's go.
And yeah, they were completely dead. All remaining traces of them wiped out, gone, lost forever. But they were like, okay, so one of them was also a Hersher. I haven't fully explained what a Hersher is yet, but just bear with me. One of them was a Hersher, and she's basically the most important character in that whole.
Seize the moment.
No, they don't. They definitely don't hate the characters. They're like,
Are made to be broken.
they're like some of the most fan favorite ones, and also like some of the most loved characters in the whole
This is our chance.
company as well. Especially since how much they put them in promotional art and everything.
Seize the moment.
But yeah, so the most important one of the most important person in that simulation, Alicia,
1,000 wonders
she-
to raise your spirit. Fight as one.
she basically said, "Oh, it's okay. You'll carry our story on for us." To that one person who went into the simulation, the one real person.
This is our chance.
And it's like it's so sad. Like they said it's wholesome. Like, yeah, I mean it kind of ended in a good way. I'm so tempted to just bring out the video because like, okay, Genshin Impact doesn't do all of this shit, but like, you know, like there's been animations and all that for Star Rail, and there's also, but Honkai Impact has been doing these animations forever. And they're like 3D animations. Yeah, I mean like it's an animation. It's not like an actual video. It's a animation of the ending. And like it's supposed to be wholesome. Like it's kind of, it teaches like the way they present it, it's kind of like they say it's like, oh, don't hold on to the past. You should let go of the past and move on forward with the future, as long as you keep us in your hearts and things like that. It's just, it's so it's so heart-wrenching, man. But he's still fucking CEO. He's just like, oh,
It's such a wholesome and uplifting story. Bitch, that you call that wholesome? You call that uplifting? I'm going to go insane also. I keep on pressing the wrong button. All the emotions, man. Ugh. Right, as you can tell, if you scroll down a bit from my stream, and you'll see that I play every single one of the MiHoYo games except for Guns Girls and the games before that. I haven't played like the earliest games before. And also Guns Girls, I couldn't play it because the translation is just really, really, really bad. I tried to play it, but God. And also the whole gacha. Yes, I didn't even fully explain what a Hersher is. You were talking about wealth and I never explained wealth. But yes, Hershers are just many-faced. They're like humans. Hershers are humans. Hershers are humans with the Honkai in them. Yes, that's the simplest way. Hershers are human with the Honkai in them. Sometimes they're corrupted. They go insane, but sometimes they're not. And Welt was the first one. Well, he wasn't the first one. He had someone before him. That was the first one. But then that person died and then he passed it on to Welt. And yes, that's why they talk. He's not corrupted. It's just like he has a core in him, a Hersher core in him. It's completely fine. Like it depends on the person's like strength of will. And also the whole story has wrapped up now, and the Honkai is solved. They've gotten it under control. It's not a Stellaron, not really. It's Welt has confirmed that it's different from a Stellaron, and also they've gotten the Honkai under control. But it's also very, very weird because Honkai has been proven to exist on almost every universe, but at the same time we haven't really seen a Honkai in Honkai Star Rail. You know, we've seen Stellarons, but he said that Stellaron and Honkai are different things, so I have no idea what the fuck is going on, because they've mentioned that over 2,000 worlds have died because of the Honkai. Except for Earth. Because Earth, with the power of friendship and magic, has overcome the Honkai. and I'm not even joking about it. It's the power of friendship and magic. They don't put it that way. They don't phrase it that way, but it's just fucking friendship. Dude, man, it's so fucking hilarious. Okay, let me just bring this up. I'll bring out Honkai Impact Hersher of finality. Yeah, she finality, because of all of her friends, the other Hershers. This is Hersher of origin and Hersher of truth. Honkai Impact Welt. He has a lot of comics, and also this is obviously his gacha art. This isn't, but okay, this is the person he inherited from the very first Hersher in this game save. I should put it in this save game. He's the very first Hersher, but that was the Hersher that was talking about the Alicia, like, oh, you should remember our story, Sarah. She was the first Hersher of the previous save game. And also this is the guy that kind of isekai Welt into in Honkai Star Rail, basically. And also this is his wife, and also this guy is not in Honkai Star Rail. I'll tell you who is in Honkai Star Rail though. This guy, who is another version
of the guy in the art, because there's a he like, you know, there's Himeko, there's a Honkai Impact Himeko who is not the same person, but she's like an alternate universe version, and he is an alternate universe version. Yes. Okay, but he's not exactly Otto. It's complicated. He is not Otto. He's a robot that's based on Otto. And Lord Ha, who is in his coffin, we have no fucking idea. But in Honkai Impact, the person who is in his coffin is someone he loves, basically. But also it's kind of complicated. He used to love her, but at some point he's kind of stopped loving her. I explained all of this before in a previous stream, which is why I'm just kind of like, should I go through it again? Because you're here and you're asking about this. I love explaining these things to like new viewers. If anyone asks, I will explain I will more than gladly explain. Do you know there's this meme? Is it Parks and Rec? I think it's Parks and Rec. Like the whole, you connect the kind of like strings. That meme. That's me. That's fucking me. I've never watched it. I've never watched any of those comedy stuff before. Oh, Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah, it's really difficult for me to like differentiate between all those because I've never watched any of them before. I only know The Office, basically, like kind of, and yeah, I only vaguely know The Office, but the rest of them I don't know anything about. So yeah, yeah. So as I was saying, Otto in Honkai Impact is what's it? Otto in Honkai Impact is basically a really big villain, and he just, oh yeah, this is him, actual art from him in Honkai Impact. This is Light Cone. This is him in a comic. Neil. This is Stigmata art. Stigmata, by the way, are basically like tattoos on the back, but they have like actual art for them as well. They're red tattoos that don't look like this, but for some reason I think Stigmata are also kind of like, the way they're described is really complicated, but the way I've always thought of it is like they're concepts. So the Welt Yang Stigmata is the concept of Welt Yang that's inscribed on like the characters' backs to give them power. It's like how light cones are just memories that give the characters power, you know, as well. This is not Welt. This is someone that he used to be kind of friends with, friends / enemies, but in the end he had to kill him. It's complicated. This is another one of the stigmata. There are 3 stigmata in total. So this is the top, this is the medium, this is the middle piece. Top stigmata, middle stigmata, and then the end stigmata. Is this from Star Rail? I think this is from Star Rail. The art style looks a bit different, softer. This is from the comic. Obviously you can tell which ones are from comics. But yes, this is his predecessor, Welt Joyce, not Welt Yang. Right, Welt's original name is Joachim Yang. So, but Welt Joyce, he's not even fully a human. He was just created because I think there was a Great Fire of London or something, and that's when he was born. Because everyone in the fire was like, all of their wishes turned into him. And then he had to sacrifice himself to do something, and then he decided to give his Herrscher core to Welt,
because Welt was just there at the time, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. The Great Fire of London is an actual thing that happened in history. Yeah, so it's like they've taken actual historical events and then they turned it into actual events in the Honkaiverse. And yeah, this is Branya. Honkai Impact Branya. Branya, okay, so uh yeah. Okay, so there so it's like the whole thing about the Hersher of Truth, Hersher of Reason, because Welt is the Hersher of Reason, or used to be the Hersher of Reason. Former Hersher of Reason, they keep on saying it that way. So it passed on from him to Welt to Branya. Then Branya, after Branya basically saved the world with the power of friendship and magic with the Hersher of Finality. Yeah, I kind of went past that already, but yeah. And she returned the Hersher core back to Welt. And then Welt, I think, had the Hersher core for some time, but I don't know if he still has it in Honkai Star Rail. I'm not fully clear on that. Yeah. Right, this is the B piece. Welt B. So, okay, his first appearance in the game, he was a child. I don't know why he was a child, but he was a child. He's cute as a kid, I guess. I don't really know what's happening here, but yes. This is his wife. I'm not gonna click on it in case it's a lot more sussy up close. But yes, his wife is the red-haired lady. Also, it's really hard to see, but there's a blue-haired lady also there. The blue-haired lady is she and yeah, Welt Joyce was they were basically kind of like a lovers, kind of, but not also lovers. They, in like in the games, they never ever make relationships ever explicit, things like that. No, his wife is still alive. His wife is still on Earth, just kind of vibing, waiting or something, while Welt is having his adventure in space. Yeah. And then it's just like, yeah. And he also has a kid. Where is it? Oh right, yeah, well, he had a kid, but also he named his kid Walt Joyce also, because they're not biological, biologically related. Well, he didn't leave intentionally. Okay, so in this scene, Jesus Christ. But okay, so let me clarify. The Great Fire of London happened quite a long time ago. So canonically, Welt is about 80 years old, if I'm not wrong. At least 80 years old in Honkai Star Rail. And Himeko is definitely not that old. She's probably only like 20, 30 years old at most. But yes, okay, in this scene, I keep getting sidetracked. In this scene, the Void Archives, the one that I was talking about, he's not Auto, but he's based on Auto. Honkai Impact Void Archives. Him. He appears on the train. Yeah. This scene. He appears on the train to talk to Welt, and basically he isekais them to find. Yeah, the end of xianzhou, I don't really remember what happened too well. Like, just look at this. They're so similar looking. Bruh. Okay, but yeah.
So but his outfit is a lot more similar to when the actual Honkai Impact Auto um auto coffin screenshot. Yeah, yes, this one. This is him with this coffin. Okay, so in Honkai Impact, when his beloved died, I don't really know how to put it because it's more complicated than just his beloved, because her name is her name is Kellen, and she's a lesbian. She's basically a lesbian with a Yai Sakura, you know, like the Yai Miko, which is why I can never. Yes, it's super complicated as fuck. Look at that. So when she died, he was traveling with her coffin to meet an immortal, called Fu Hua, to see if she knew anything about reviving. Might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think? And hold still, it might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be okay. But I don't know. Nah, I don't think this theory is right. But yeah, look at the fucking parallels, man. The xianzhou visual novel. Yeps. He traveled from Europe to China because of the immortal in xianzhou, which is one of the main characters in the game as well. Her name is Fu Hua. At that time she was known as Phoenix. She traveled to meet the immortal Phoenix to see if she knew anything about reviving her, but she did not know. But they still became friends anyway or something. Yeah. Then he also figured out kind of how to become immortal in a sense. He kept on making new bodies for himself and also transferring his consciousness to the new bodies. But he also, with every single new body that he went through, he kind of slowly lost his like morality and stuff, you know. So by the end, he became kind of, I wouldn't say kind of psychotic. I wouldn't say psychotic, but not really psychotic, because he just lost of his morality at the end, and he became a villain, and which triggered everything in Honkai Impact basically. Yeah. So when I which also leads into Honkai Star Rail. Like when you first meet him as Dan Heng, and then Su Shang asks him. Okay, Su Shang is also related to Otto in the story, but I'll explain that later. So when Su Shang asks him, she's like, oh, is that a lover in your coffin? And he's like, no. And then wait, no, he's like, is that a friend in your coffin? And he's like, no. And then she's like, is that a lover, maybe? And he's like, no. If you go back to the beginning when Su Shang asks him who it is, like, it's exactly the questions she asks are exactly like related to what happened in Honkai Impact, and it's just so my heart, man. It's all the fucking parallels. But yes, okay, Su Shang, the Shenyan visual novel. By that, like that, it's an English baker. I wasn't an English baker. I remember something about it starting in like the House of Parliament or something. Not exactly a baker, but I think it could be a baker. I only remember something of Parliament getting involved. Baker Street? Was it? I have no idea. Yeah. But even if, okay, the Honkai is just like a pervasive thing. So even if that baker didn't start that fire, something else would have created the Honkai, you know? So yeah. But the first Hersher was the Hersher of Reason and gave all these other Hershers. But following that, there was another Hersher called the Hersher of Wind? I think it was the Hersher of Wind. Pudding Lane. Ah. I don't know what I heard about about the other things then. Hershers. Oh. Oh, Hershers. Deng Huaisang. All right, Su Shang. I want to explain her. Su Shang was Hey. Oh, Herschel Void. the second. Don't worry, I absolutely love talking about Honkai Impact. The story is so good, but the story has like recently declined quite a bit. Also, this is the lady I was talking about, the Hersher from the previous game save, basically. Previous era. Unknown. All the way. 13 Hersher. Hersher of origin. Hersher of human or Hersher of origin. I don't know why it's all blurred. They won't show. But yeah. Current era. Yes, Su Shang. Su Shang was created. Wait, no, she wasn't created. Su Shang was a disciple of Fu Hua, the who is the immortal that I was talking about. Fu Hua, the phoenix, the immortal phoenix. But apparently something happened between Fu Hua and Su Shang's mother, and then they like kind of fought, and then Su Shang and Fu Hua had a fight as well. I don't really remember the details, but yeah. So Fu Hua beat Su Shang almost to death. And then Otto. Okay, but Su Shang was also kind of in love with Otto at the time, but Otto was in love with Callan, so it was like a somewhat triangle kind of happening. And Fu Hua. Wait, no. Su Shang. And since Su Shang was almost dying and kind of in love with Otto and whatever, and then Otto for some reason decided to save Su Shang. Otto decided to save Su Shang, and she was like, but she had to go to sleep for quite a long time, and then she was like, okay, wake me up when you achieve your dream of reviving your lover, well, not lover, your crush that you never got with because she's a lesbian, the person that you loved. And then when you're about to achieve that, and then yeah, she went to sleep for a very long time, and then she somewhat recently in the story she woke up. I wouldn't say somewhat recently. She woke up in the story halfway through the story. 2/3 of the way through the story. Pretty late on in the story, I should say, but it's not recent. Because the story has ended basically for the part 1, and now it's taking place on Mars instead of Earth, which is weird to me, but yeah. Yeah. And she kind of, and yeah, that's kind of Su Shang's role in the story, basically. I think she got beat up by Fu Hua, and then she had to go into sleep stasis. And Otto woke her up, and she fought Fu Hua again when she woke up because she's suicidal or something, I guess. But this time she won, and Fu Hua. Yeah, and Fu Hua lost really badly. That her brain got reset at some point, but it was a good kind of reset because. Okay, so there's one thing, you know how in Honkai Star Rail, there's this, the Mara is due to having many memories. If you have too many memories, it's bad for you. You start to have Mara basically, and in Honkai Impact, she was basically suffering from that as well. It's not called Mara in Honkai Impact. Fu Hua, because Fu Hua is immortal, she was alive since the previous era. She's basically the only survivor. She's one of the 2 survivors from the previous era, but
she used to be able to not forget anything. She couldn't forget anything. So that fight when Su Shang woke up again basically reset that part of her memories. she got beat up so bad that part of her brain basically reset, and she couldn't. So now she can forget stuff. Her brain works like a normal person now. It's great. It's good, I guess. Somehow, maybe. Imagine being beat up so fucking bad that you lose. You lose your memories, but in a good way. It's so funny to me. Right. Okay. Yeah. The Herschers. Well, Joyce, Will Yang, and then Bronya, they pass on to each other, and then the Hersher of the Void, which is Kiana, the main character of the story, but her name is because she's actually a clone. She's not a real Kiana. The real Kiana, who knows where she went? You'll have to play the story to find out. And also, third, Raiden Mei, or also Acheron, the upcoming Acheron. Fourth Hersher, Hersher of Wind, Wendy, or you would know in Genshin Impact as Venti. And I find it so hilarious that Venti and Wendy are just like, Wendy is like super yeah, she's an alternate universe version of Raiden Mei. There's a lot of like alternate universe versions of characters from everywhere, man. Yeah. Wendy is like, no one fucking remembers Wendy in Honkai Impact. Like, she appeared like in like 2 chapters and then she died, basically. Yeah, she just straight up died because another side character killed her. So yeah, Wendy died, but Venti is one of the most popular characters in Genshin Impact, and I'm like, it's so funny to me. It's so funny. And fifth Hersher of Ice, Anna Shariak. Yeah, she's basically her auntie from what I remember, or cousin or something like that. Yeah. Well, I mean the real Kiana. This is a clone of the Kiana clone. Hersher of Death and Hersher of Rebirth, Seal of Valorai. Hua, or Hersher of Sentience. It's like, it's complicated. I'm not gonna explain it. It's not related to Star Rail at all. This is also Owl. I think there's a reference to like Anya and Owl, because these two, they loved each other, but they couldn't express it to each other because they were like on opposite factions. But then she got corrupted by the Honkai, and then she turned into this thing, a Hersher. She turned into a Hersher, but some Hershers can return back to being human, like some of these characters, but others couldn't. Well, I wouldn't say Romeo and Juliet. It's kind of Romeo and Juliet in the sense that they both die, I guess. But yes, she turned into this thing, and he refused to believe that she turned into this thing. But he also found out at the same time that he died. Wait, no, he had a sister. He had a sister, and she could have saved his sister, but she was too scared to save her because she was just new to the job. Like, they're called Valkyries, like the people who like save the world and whatever. They're called Valkyries. They're all women because the first Hersher was a woman, basically, from the previous era, the one that sacrificed herself, Alicia, that I told you about. Yeah, women have more adaptability to Honkai than men, and which is why most of these are women. Basically, all of them are women except for him,
and these Herrscher reasons. So she just I realize it's a 4-hour stream now. Now that we've come in profit. I've went on for twice as long as I wanted to. Oh my god. I'm a terrible person. Oh my god. Okay. But I mean, I did say I want to stream more frequently. Shorter, more frequent streams. Because if I stream for too long, I'll be less energetic the next few days. But yes, I was explaining this. Let me explain this. Let me complete this explanation at least. She didn't save his sister, so he got very angry and he turned into the Herrscher of Star, or Herrscher of Gravity, or whatever, you know. Herrscher of Earth. There's a different name for them. Like previously, it was called Herrscher of Earth, from what I remember, right? Herrscher of Earth, yeah. And they control gravity, but they decided to call this one the Herrscher of Stars. He got very angry, and he turned to Herrscher of Stars. Then, when he turned into Herrscher of Stars, he and her, both of them combined. The two of them combined. The both of them combined and became a bigger Herrscher. Mega Herrscher. No idea. Rhyme Star, they called it. Yeah, they basically fused. Yeah, that was what happened. Also, the ordering it's all out of order. So because these two happened at the same time, and this happened at the very, very end, even after everything ended. No idea why everything is out of order. These four are in order, but I don't remember what happened after that. I think was it. Yeah, I think it was Anna. Yeah, maybe these 5 are in order, but after that everything is out of order. Yeah. No, I do not understand. I don't get it, Prophet. I only understand Dragon Ball Z Fusion. I have no idea. I don't know FME. I have not watched it. I probably won't watch it. I haven't watched anime in years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's alright. But um the Herrscher of Fire. Mm-hmm. You know the meme. I mean, I have no idea about the meme. So yeah. The origin. So in the previous era there were they said there were 14 Herschers. Well, no. Well, I mostly just watch YouTube videos. I'm very bleh. But yes, I know a lot about. I know. I know about Honkai Impact lore. I'm very into it. So there were 14 Herschers. She's kind of a fake Herrscher. How do you unblur this? I have no fucking idea. Still the old lore. What? Well, pseudo Herschers. Ah, right. There's all of these. Good. There's so many. There's so many Herschers. Okay. Yes. I explained many things. Um, they have different powers as well. So the powers of the end slash finality, they really means her share of like she can control time. But I mentioned also time, you cannot really reverse time. Time will always move on. So at best you can only rewind the state of something, is the best way to put it. And okay, now that I've explained all that, and look at all these builds. Okay, incredible. It's already past 4 a.m. Oh my fucking god. I didn't realize. Oh. Since it's 4 a.m., I should probably be sleeping. So that's gonna be the end of the stream. more gremlin energy. How so? Because I'm smiling a lot more, you can tell. My old model did not have any expressions. Ugh. And also, I guess this slightly different art style, you know. Yeah. And also the teeth, I guess. There were teeth on my 3D model, but I didn't make them very obvious because I didn't want to be like those like kind of yaiba kind of like really toothy like models, but I decided to just lean into it for the 2D model. So that, yeah, okay. That should be it for the stream. What should I say? Check out my socials, even though I don't upload anything there. Drop me a follow if you haven't. And join my Discord. I forgot to turn on my bot again. Is one of the things that I forgot to do. Fuck. You have not experienced so chat without Sobot annoying you every 2 minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and let's see. You wanted me to raid someone, Prophet? Or should I just raid not streaming? Okay, sure. I'll just raid this lady I like. Oh, do you have people? Okay, sure. I'll rate them instead. I mean, she doesn't need more viewers. She has 200 viewers. But I just like her. I simp for people. So but I would rather support other smaller smaller creators. Little Jimmy. Okay. It is L, right? Okay, never mind. I'll just copy and paste whatever you typed. So copy selection, paste, Velo. Right. She only has one viewer. Oh, okay. I think, yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time, and I'm gonna be sending you guys over there. In about 7 seconds. Hey. In fact, I'm actually gonna bring up my stream. Hold on. Let me do that. Let me bring up stream. Paste.
Okay, let's raid.